And getting there. We're live.
Where is our...
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Let's see.
What'd you lose?
Hmm?
What did you lose this time?
Nothing. I like to watch this on YouTube so I can see what everybody else is seeing.
Craziness and insanity. I'm just saying.
Sorry. Hey, Amy. Hey, Aaron.
Hello, hello.
How are y'all doing? It's Tuesday night crafty club.
Laura wants us to get a theme song.
Yes, I do. I would love Pee Wee Herman's, but it's taken, so.
Yeah.
Where are my snips? I don't know what I did with my snips.
Casey took them.
Probably. She's over there on the couch asleep. Sleeping like we left today and left her inside and
Oh, I'm
my
gonna make her
God.
sing it. You better believe it, Amy.
Huh?
She makes me get a theme song for this show and making her sing.
Yeah, I'm looking for my snips.
Laura, move your wire bit.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was talking about this
No,
wire.
not that wire. Not your craft wire, your camera wire. Yeah, that one.
Whoops.
See what you made her do, Aaron?
It's all Aaron's fault. Aaron did it. Aaron. Oh.
Good Lord. Are you done falling apart over there, girl?
No. Whoa. Holy crap.
Okay, sit still, would you?
Sorry.
We haven't even started this show and you got me with the soda already. Shut up. I love you.
I love you too. Especially when you got sodas shooting out
Snorting out
of
of my
your
nose. Thank you so much. Oh, God,
my
Lord.
snips. Oh well, I guess I won't do that tonight. I was gonna work on my blingy bugs, but I guess not.
Blingy bugs.
I have show and tell.
Oh, we'll do tell. Do show.
I went on a little scavenger today.
You scavenger?
I did.
I'm so proud of you. Hi, JD.
Hey JD. Hey Linda.
Hi, Linda. All right, what do you got for us? Show and tell.
Ooh, house party at Erin's. She's got the house to herself.
Ooh,
Cool.
ooh. All right, we're heading over.
Be
She's
there in
like, wait a
about.
minute.
Huh?
She's like, wait a minute. I just got the house to myself.
JD. Thank you, Erin. I think you just like this color because my nails are terrible. I don't, I see these crafters in their videos and they have these like gorgeous nails and hands, and I'm like, how do you do that? I don't get it because I always have hands like a miner or something, like a coal miner. Mine look
Shoot.
terrible.
I just got my nails to the point where I was like, ooh, maybe I'll go get me a nice manicure and a paint, because now they all look nice. Don't you know that very same day I broke 3 of them?
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Hi,
Hey, Jane. Oh, JD, why is your day bad and weird? First, we have to hear this. I know, right, Amy? I get it. You have crafter's hands. So, JD, tell us what happened. Why was your day weird and bad? You can't leave us hanging like that.
I like your plague fingers, Amy.
She has crafter's hands.
Yeah.
Stacey Evans has them most of the time too. That's the people who really craft a lot.
Live to craft, craft to live. Okay.
Makers gotta make.
Come on, JD. We all waiting.
We're waiting.
We can't laugh at you or give you words of encouragement if you don't type it in.
I'm so sorry, JD. She says, well, my very old cat is dying.
Aww.
That sucks.
I've got one. He's 18 years old, and we thought he was dying last Christmas. He just laid in a bed for 2 months.
No.
And now he gets up and walks around the house. So as far as we're concerned, he's on borrowed time and he gets anything he wants.
Janie, you all right? Janie says, that makes me sad. Dang. Crap. Okay, shoot. I'll stop. I hate to hear that.
That's Janie being indecisive.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, JD.
Y'all get to see my dirty mat tonight because I've been doing a bunch of crap and I didn't want to mess everything else up, so I've been using this. And there was a seriously mental lady at the Dollar Tree I hate to even go into because it's a very notorious drug area. She was wearing one slipper and one flip-flop. Oh, crap. One slipper and one flip-flop. I'm trying to imagine how she was walking.
Well, at least she got 2 shoes on her feet. That's impressive.
Flip, shuffle, flop, shuffle, flip, shuffle, flop, shuffle. With awful clothes and hair, and she was freaking quaking. Oh, gosh. Like, quaking is in, like, shaking really hard? Like, tweaking?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, quacking.
You know, the blue light went on.
She was quacking like a duck. Okay. That is bizarre. Ooh, that scared me. Quacking like a duck. That is, oh man. It's sad what drugs do to people. So was she bothering, like going up and messing with people, JD, or just quacking like a duck? She says, wish I had a smartphone. I have a smartphone, but if you're a dumbass, a smartphone doesn't help. So, and I'm a dumbass.
Sorry about that.
I still can't type. So, to me, actually, it's harder for me to type on a smartphone than it is on a computer. You know, we have one like that. Yeah, she was quacking like a duck. It's in a bad neighborhood. We have one like that in Alexandria that I hate. Ugh, I do not like going to that store. It just creeps me out.
Hi, Yvonne.
True, Linda. Good point. Maybe she thought she was disguising herself. Well, I am so sorry about Your fur baby, JD. I would be just, if it was my Gracie, I would be a complete and total mess. Actually, I wouldn't care if it was my Gracie.
I'd be on a plane.
And of course, I had my headphones on backwards. Much better.
Are you better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine the kids in the store were scared. Kids don't know what to
make a weird people.
Yeah, they don't. Well, you got your show in for the day. That's interesting. Yeah, that happens. We don't go into, there's like going to town, which is on this side of the river where we live. Hey, Vaughn, welcome. And then there's across the river, which is the city. And we don't go there unless we just absolutely have to, because Alexandria is not
not the greatest.
No, it's not the safest town in the world, put it that way. We just, everybody has their area and this is our area, so yeah. It's upsetting. It really is to see somebody that just their whole life is a mess. Yep. That's right, Janie. You're with us now.
See, I'm not allowed to go out by myself because every time I tell Laura I'm going someplace and it's like 11 o'clock at night, she always gets mad at me and then she remembers. Oh, nope, that's Els. She carries a gun.
Right. But she also lives in Vegas, so,
Yes, but I live 4 blocks from Nicolas Cage. You think that there's really, a lot of bad characters in this area?
Well, there could be stalkers that are looking for Nicolas Cage. You never know.
I mean, there's Nick, and he's a bad actor to begin with, but
I like Nicolas Cage. I don't think he's a bad actor.
Well, I mean, he's a crazy person.
Well, now he is. He's an odd duck.
He is
not as odd as the duck that JD saw today, but
I could see him doing it.
Yeah. Method acting. I'm playing a duck in my next movie.
That's right.
Peyton worked at Walgreens and said there was a lady too there. Yeah, you see some weird stuff in drugstores for sure.
Yeah, that seems to be like they like to hang out in dollar stores and drugstores.
Yeah. Well, drugstores is kind of an, you know what they're doing there.
Wait to pick up their meds.
Or knock some old lady over and pick up her meds.
That's right.
Peyton was robbed in the first 2 months. Oh my gosh. Yep. Amy's on the BALL getting those packages out. She must think she's Els or something.
I know. I was even surprised today. It's like, I looked and there was her invoice and I went, oh, okay, let me pay this. So I paid the invoice and then like 10 seconds later, your package is on the way. I was like, what?
I know. I was like, damn. Els is the only one I know of that does it that fast. And I tell her every time, I'm like, Els, no one expects you, to ship it the next day. I mean, really, no one expects that. I know. I just want to get it done. I just want it done. You know me.
I want it done and out. I don't want to have to do. Look, my schedule is as such. On Sunday, it is the only day that I get to rest. Hubbard's at work. The kids are all gone, unless it's my weekend. But I'm by myself on Sunday. I really don't have to do anything. Monday, I scavenger, and then I come home and I have to make the video.
Gotcha.
Tuesday, I catch up on all the videos that I haven't watched that came on Sunday and Monday, and all of my Facebook stuff. And then I do this show, and then I do the late night show. And then on Wednesday, I go to Tuesday morning, and I come home and I film that video, which I usually edit while I'm doing MMM on Poodles, so that I can post it usually between MMM and late night with Stacy. And then Thursday I do a craft video that I usually post on Friday. And I have the babies on, and then I have my auction on Friday. And, during the week when I get a chance, I try to get everything together for that. So I have no free time. I want that crap out of here.
I hear you.
Like, it's really cool stuff till you buy it. Once you buy it, then it's crap and I want it out of here. And on top of it, Mike is on this kick where we're going to get this 12 by 12 storage cleaned out by the end of the month.
Cool.
So he brings home like 15 totes a day. Oh, and that camera thing he bought, that projector thing. I don't know if you guys heard about this projector.
I did.
But I took Hubbard Scaventure with me.
Rogerio.
Like 2 weeks ago. Hi, Roger. And he found this like projector for television and shit.
I want one of them.
Demonetized. But he got it. It was like $8, and I guess the thing's worth like $350. And I was like, "There's just no way this thing's gonna work." And of course, he messed with it and got it to work. So now he wants to, this weekend when the grandkids come up, he wants to have a drive-in movie theater in our media room. So on top of everything else, I now need to fashion cards out of large cardboard boxes.
You can do it.
And people wonder why I never sleep, right? Oh, good gravy. He's like, well, we could put wheels on the side, like cut a little hole up here for a cup holder. And I'm like, they're not even going to sit in them for 2 minutes.
Cup holders? Really?
Come on. He wants to put like headlights on them and like wheels on the sides. And he wants to put in like a cup holder in the dash, so to speak.
Oh, my Lord. Hey, Keisha.
And I'm just ready to kill him over the whole thing.
Good grief. And how many things do you have to make?
7 grandkids.
Oh, hell no. You got to make 7 of them?
I'd have to make 7 of them. Well, 6, because Lily will always sit with her Shay Shay, because she likes her Shay Shay the most. Because Shay Shay gives her cookies.
Right.
Did I tell you I got permission?
For what?
My Scaventure Across America.
Real? Oh, that's right. Shay Shay gets to come.
I am bringing her on the road.
We'll be on the road.
She's very excited about it too. She's like, we get to Scaventure everywhere. I was like,
that's
yeah.
Awesome.
She's like, with everyone? And I was like, yes. And her biggest question was, can I bring my paint?
Oh, gosh. Did you tell her she could bring anything she wants to?
I told her, I said, you bring anything you want put in the RV, baby.
I mean, it's not like y'all gonna be in a, station wagon or something.
No. I wouldn't travel cross country with her in a car. If it was just me, I would. But, not with her. If it were me, I'd just take the bike.
Right. Oh, that would hurt your tailbone, though. I've rode bikes, and no. That's a long way. Rogerio had his tacos because it's Tuesday. So now we have his undivided attention.
Ooh.
He's worried we can't pronounce, or he's worried I can't pronounce tacos because he thinks people from the South are stupid and don't know how to talk.
Well, the majority of the country feel that way, actually.
True. And you know what? It's right. We don't know how to talk.
I think y'all talk just fine.
Angry kitty? Oh, okay. At first I was like, huh? I don't get it. Then I got it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do it without a kidney belt and, taking breaks and stuff. And I'd have to break, because I have to stop every 100 miles or so just to tighten it all down again because those things rattle apart.
Oh, it's a Harley?
Yeah. Somehow you knew that, right?
Yeah.
It's an old Harley. It's an old Harley. It's a 76 police special.
I just know Harleys rattle a lot. Kind of like Mustangs. Mustangs are rattlers. So are Camaros.
Well, anything that's got
Hey,
horsepower.
Michelle. Rogerio's better half.
Hi,
Michelle. Angry kitties. That's hilarious. Well, I have to show y'all what I got today.
Yes, you went to Ganesha. Show me.
I went to the thrift store, also known as Salvation Army, which normally sucks and I never find anything in the whole entire place. But today I went in, and y'all know I like big books.
I like big books, and I can't. I'm sorry.
That's right. I like big books. I cannot. Anyway, check this out. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, we heard it. Why'd you slam that on the table?
I didn't. I just laid it down. It's that friggin' big.
Something Places of the Past.
Look at this yumminess.
Oh my God, she got a coffee table book.
This book is like 2 feet long and about a foot wide. Look at these pictures. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
But it's got all kinds of cool pictures, and it's all ancient stuff, and it's all maps. And I'm going to do an ancient civilization journal at some point. I have papyrus, you know, the Egyptian, handmade Egyptian paper and stuff. But look at what else, because I also love medieval stuff. And look at this. It's a fold out.
Very cool.
It was in there.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a castle. How cool is that?
It's really cool, but it makes your camera go flip.
Sorry. Is my camera having fits? Oh, yeah, I see it. I'm moving it too fast. And y'all aren't seeing most of it. But it's so big.
Guess what, Laura?
Huh?
Guess what?
What?
This is the last yo-yo.
And you're done?
This is it. I got one. I'm finishing it up right now. The very last yo-yo.
This is how big it is.
It's monster.
It's a horse. It is a horse, let me tell you. And can you, well, oh, yep. Can y'all?
Very cool.
I'm so excited. It's got all kinds of cool pictures. Okay.
That's many books in your future.
And as Els has been known to say, and then...
Who says that?
I don't. Look at this. It's not that funny.
Hi, Shazzy.
Hey, Shazzy Mac. This.
I'm just proud of you. You actually scavengered.
It's a bookmark, but can also be used as a paper clip. Now, how cool will that be in a journal?
I like it.
I love it. But this, I don't even know what all's in here. I just saw it and said, oh, that looks old. And that's like old sewing stuff. So,
okay, Ginny, my days of going in the barn would be over right there. Dee says she went in the barn and there was a bat circling her, so she just got what she needed and ran out.
my necklace, Jamie? What necklace? Oh, a bat. Is it one of the cute ones?
Ow, ow, you're hurting my ears.
Oh, I'm sorry. No kidding. Thank God it didn't get in her hair. We're going to see what all's in here. Look at these little satin roses. I remember these when I was a little girl. My mom would sew clothes for me, and she would put them like on the front.
On the collar.
Yeah. And then that's, what do you call it, rickrack? Oh, it's chenille rickrack. I bet it's soft. I've never seen chenille rickrack. And some old buttons. 78 cents at Walmart. More chenille rickrack. A big honking thing of pins. Ooh, I can make some voodoo dolls. And here is some seafoam quilt binding. They all got the same woman's face on them. That's weird. There's some
She
white.
reminds me of Nancy from Sewing with Nancy.
Yeah, she does. There's a zipper.
Done!
Huh?
I'm
Oh,
done.
you finished.
That was the last
Yay.
one. It's done.
What are these?
Let me see.
Okay.
Those are hook and eyes, honey. Have you ever put on a bra?
Yeah.
That's what those are. They're hook and eyes.
Mine don't look like this. These are like little snap thingies or something.
Yeah, they're for like pants or a skirt.
Huh. And I have no idea what all this is.
Those are all presser feet for sewing machines.
They're what?
They're different presser foots for sewing machines. I would say by the looks of it, they're brother.
Okay. And a paintbrush. I'll use that.
Yes, you will.
And more of this stuff.
Seam binding.
Old buttons. One button. Old buttons. Am I boring y'all to death?
God, no. We love junk. Have you met us?
Some little bows with tiny pearls. Can you see them?
They're cute.
And some ugly ribbon. And some zippers. And some crochet jumbo rickrack. That's weird. Some buttons. Look how cheap these are. 78 cents. I don't know how buttons are, how much they cost. I've never bought them in my life.
Hi, Jennifer.
Except on a shirt. What is this? Maxi piping? Oh, TG and Y. That's from the 70s, y'all.
Piping is like on a pillow. It's like that rolled part that's on the outside edge of a pillow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I gotcha. And there is some more. There's some more seam binding.
Say hi to Jennifer.
Wait, I need to change my. Hang on. There we go. Where's Jennifer? I don't see Jennifer.
She's here.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Jennifer. There's some green rickrack and some red rickrack and some stretchy, elastic. And Mark Be Gone tracing paper. Look. It's purple tracing paper. What the hell? I don't know what it is, but I like it.
It's for when you're making a pattern. You're cutting a pattern, and it has marks in it. You have to match the marks.
Mm-hmm.
You put that underneath the pattern on top of the fabric, and you can use a little tool or a pencil or a pinhead or whatever to put the mark onto the fabric, and then it washes off.
Well, we all know that's not going to happen.
Don't say that.
Sticky back. Oh, Velcro. Velcro. And most Singer, keep forgetting the name of that stretchy stuff.
Elastic.
Yes. And
elastic, a fat woman's best friend. Come on.
True. Hey, Curly.
Hi, Curly.
And bias tape. Seafoam. And here's some quilt. What's the difference between quilt binding and bias tape? Here's Scooby-Doo. And that's it. Well, that was fun. I need to. I wonder if Barbara could use this stuff. I don't know what to do with it all because I don't. But I just thought it would be cool to go through it and see what all was in here. I could actually dye the white, or actually any of it, I guess. And rickrack. I don't know what the hell people do with that.
Is the baby going up this weekend?
Won't do nothing with that. Zippers. Won't do nothing with them. Oh, won't do nothing with them. I don't know what. The little roses I might do something with. Those are sweet.
Sorry about that. Was my son.
Oh, that's
little boogers anyway.
That's okay. I'm amazed how much stuff went into this little tote thing. They really had it packed in here.
Tetris is a wonderful game.
Yes, it is. There. So basically, I paid $5 for a paintbrush.
You see what Aaron puts?
Do I?
People give their rickrack to me. That's what they do with it.
Aaron, do you like rickrack?
Rickrack.
Rickrack, paddywhack.
All right. In the bag. In the bag.
A whole lot of yo-yos. They're very pretty. I see you added another print to them.
2, 3 more prints. So now we have the cupcakes. And we have the blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the newsprint and the swirly ones and the Day of the Deads.
Hey, Sharon, how are you?
Then I added these black ones. These green ones. And there's more. Oh, and these American flag ones.
Yeah, those were the ones that I didn't recognize from the other day.
Yeah, those are the new ones. The 3 on the bottom are the new ones, and the 5 at the top are the old ones.
What is this for? What is this? Why is this in here? What do you do with this?
It's the plastic to keep the transfer from leaking onto everything. You remember carbon paper?
Yeah.
This is like carbon paper for fabric.
I'm just totally messing this up, but so this has dye in it?
Sort of. It'll like rub off on fabric.
It feels like
you're still getting your party set up.
I have not even started yet, but the thing is, last year, I had to cancel my party because the weather was not permitting, because we have to do it outside because I have so many props and all that kind of stuff that it's not feasible, and so many people come. Because I had, well, it's not that many people. I had between 35 and 45 people here. But two of us are in wheelchairs, and then there's kids, and there's not many kids. There's maybe 3 or 4, but mostly adults. But it has to be done outside. But this year I invested in one of those big white canopy things, like for a wedding.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to put that out there on the veranda where we usually set everything up, and it's not going to be as spread out as it was last year, so that I don't have to worry about all my props and stuff getting wet.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's not going to take long. I'll get the fellas to come over, and they'll help get it set up and all my lights hung and all that kind of. Hey, Laura. Get all my lights hung and all that kind of stuff. So.
Hi, Laura. And Athena.
Athena is Sharon.
Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
See, I learn something new every day.
Yeah,
it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
I'm gonna bring my laptop out, and I have some friends who are supposed to come, and we're gonna do a drum circle. I don't know if y'all have ever. It's sort of a pagan thing, but not really. It's a spiritual thing, I guess. But anyway, we're gonna have a drum circle that night too, and when we do that, I'm going to set up and stream live from the party, because the other time I'm not going to be able to do it because there's going to be music playing, and copyright would. No readings tonight, Curly. Sorry.
Okay. Hold on. I got to answer a question here.
Huh? Okay.
I got to answer.
Did I miss something?
Yeah. Let me see. This is for Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb question. What is rickrack? It'll be up on your screen in a second. And once you see it, you'll know what it is. You just probably didn't know the name of it. But that's a rickrack.
That's a rickaracka.
It's that wavy kind of finishing stuff that in the 70s we used in clothing. We used it a lot in dolls and toys and things too.
Is that a whole racka, or is that a half
a piece of rick? It's a piece of racka. It's like a kid-sized portion. Snarky smartass. So I'm hoping that answers your question.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye, Keisha.
Yes, Linda. That is if the guys show up that does the drum circle. Oh, okay. Nightbot just showed up and it scared me.
Roger, I'd love to have you come to a drum circle.
Oh, that would be awesome. Roger and Michelle would be awesome. And so would Amy. So would well, actually all of y'all.
I don't drum.
Really?
I dance weirdly in the background.
Oh, I don't dance, but I do drum. I love drumming. And Janie's gonna, while we're doing the drum circle, Janie can sew with lace and rickrack and paper.
Yes, Sharon, they are yo-yos. I went yo-yo crazy.
And JD says quack, quack, quack. What kind of are you doing boho next, Janie? Wait, where's Shazzy? You said, wow, Janie, double the price and I would get half of all that. Great buy. Oh, cool. I made my drum. I bought a big, I forget how big it is, but it's a drum, a frame drum, and it fits over a 5-gallon bucket perfectly. And I painted the bucket purple and put, I stenciled some stuff on it, and I put beads and feathers, and everybody just loved it. They were like, "Oh my God, where did you get that?" And I was like, "I made it." Oh, and I
Erin, I'm
also had a
selling the
neighbor.
yo-yos.
Huh?
Erin wanted to know what I was doing with the yo-yos.
Oh,
I'm selling the yo-yos.
yes, she's selling them. So, Linda, you go to drum circles or? See, we don't do it in the summer because it is too flippin' hot in Louisiana to do a drum circle. So, we don't have that here. We don't do that here until usually October. That's when sometimes we start in September, but this year it's just not cooling off yet the way it should. So, they're so much fun though. I love it. And the guy that runs the drum circle is a little hottie patati. That helps.
That's right, Erin. I'm a yo-yo pusher. I push yo-yo.
Curly, why you got a moo 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 with a farting cow? Why does he look like? Yes, she is a yo-yo dealer, Erin. JD has a bass drum and a snare. That does not surprise me a bit.
Not at all.
That's cool, Linda. I did not know that. Well, well, see, I'm like halfway between y'all in Florida and y'all on the East Coast and Els almost on the West Coast. And I'm halfway, so y'all need to just meet up here and y'all can all come to my party. That would be so much fun. We would have a really good time. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you this
What?
morning. Um, you didn't get to see any of Natasha's live, and she is talking, and that symbol in Stacy's auction the other night was the symbol, by the way. But anyway, what was I saying? Natasha is talking about doing, what do you call it? Consignments. Like, selling journals and stuff for people. Supply, she said any kind of art, anything basically that would be sold that's crafty, supplies, journals, um, yo-yos, whatever blows your skirt up.
Hey, man, lay off my yo-yos.
Hey, Barbara. Good evening. You're late, young lady.
She was in an auction. She was buying stuff.
Oh, did you go to Kim's auction? Is that where you were? Because Kim her stuff has Barbara written all over it. I
I
mean,
know.
seriously. She's got all that vintage lace and fabric and.
Stuff.
Oh, is it raining in Arizona? Oh, it's monsoon season. I forget.
Yeah, yesterday I went outside. We had a nice black sky. I was like, ooh, it might rain. It thundered. It lightninged. Not a drop
Right.
fell.
It's done that here before too.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Good
Nine,
Lord.
10, 12.
I can't believe you sat and sewed all those. You hand stitched those things?
Every one of them.
Good God Almighty.
Because I'm a crazy lady.
I'm watching my, I just switched from StreamYard over to YouTube, and now the chat is just going crazy.
Is it going crazy? Let me see.
No, Roger, I haven't. What's going on with Storm 51? And what? I do know that they had some people arrested, but I don't think anyone actually stormed Area 51. Oh, it's 50 in the Adirondacks. Man, that would be so nice. That's my ideal temperature. What's a Bernina? Oh, Bernina. What is that, Barbara?
Sewing machine.
Oh.
It's an expensive sewing machine.
I figured. But Barbara is serious about sewing. Hey, Jennifer, welcome back. I was looking for you a while ago. I thought you had left or something. But you was lurking.
Hmm. 50-degree temperature. I'd love some 50-degree temperature.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Oh. I turned off my AC today for about an hour.
Why?
Because it was cold in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Then
it started to get warm and the animals started looking at me like they were going to eat me, so I turned it back on.
Yeah, I would have bit you. Because I'd have been like, it feels good. Don't touch it. Yeah, this was the book I was telling you about that I was going to look that up the other night about the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
This is an awesome book, but I would never, ever in a million years do anything to alter this book because I love it. And I'm a nerd. But it's a fabulous resource. What you doing?
I'm putting yo-yos in the bag.
Oh.
Somehow they got to get in. You think they mysteriously jump into the bag by themselves? Get in. Everybody
What,
in.
what cracked, Janie? Oh, thunder cracked? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, Amy.
Amy leaving? Oh, okay. I thought she was leaving.
She's not leaving. She said she'd be right back.
Okay, because I was going to go pop her.
She's not leaving us. Okay. What? My books are my pride and joy. I'm a book nerd.
Yes, she is.
JD and Aaron just figured out that they are not far from one another.
I'm far from everybody.
Not Nick Cage.
Not Nick Cage. I live right down the street from him.
Sorry, y'all.
It's a good thing he doesn't hate me.
Oh, yeah, Jamie? True, Shazzy. I think Shazzy has cornered the market on being far from everybody.
Yep.
Her and Claire. Wow, Barbara.
I could move back to Ireland and then I'd live far, far from everybody.
Yeah, well.
At least I couldn't complain about international shipping.
Yeah, right, Shazzy. Yay for the internet.
So Barbara knew a crazy person. Barbara says, I knew this woman who made a yo-yo flowered king-size quilt. She stitched it by hand. So
That's
Barbara knew a crazy person.
That's how they all used to do it. My granny used to do quilts. She hand stitched hers, I think. Hey, Mom.
Hey,
Did Granny hand stitch all of her quilts?
yeah.
Yep, she did.
She was like 90. Oh, good God, Barbara. How the hell did she do that with her hands?
Out on the front porch.
That would drive me insane.
Gosh. How did she see it? There's no way I could do it. So I am getting tired of working in this thing. I am ready to be done. Where is my basket of goodies? Here it is. I found more Halloween stuff that I had forgotten about.
You have more Halloween stuff?
Yep.
Good Lord, Joel.
I just got to figure out where I want to put it. Laura says, so much for my diet. I just poured a cold glass of milk and a chocolate donut.
Yay!
Oh, God, that sounds good.
Wait a minute. I mean, boo!
Wow, Barbara, 3 boxes. What did you ship to her? Of Halloween stuff? Oh, my God. Jennifer, I do too. I love it.
Okay.
Yep, that's right, Michelle. Thank God for the internet. Yep. Sharon, I think it's that way for all of us, pretty much.
Well, you know, I was out in the living room last night with the Hubber, and he asked me why so many people buy stuff at our auctions and sales. And I kind of explained it to him the best way I know how. I have one person who buys from me. She's a cash buyer. And she lives way down in the Florida Keys.
Wow.
So she only comes stateside like into the continental U.S.
Mm-hmm.
about once a month. And if when she comes into town, she's an older lady, very older. If when she comes
Buy
into town,
groceries and washing powders.
right, if her daughter has time, she might get to go to a craft store for like a half an hour or something. But other than that, she doesn't really have time to go to a craft store. It's necessity. Go
Right.
buy the things you need and go home. And it's a long trip. So for somebody like her who's basically unable to go and do that shopping, or somebody who's housebound or agoraphobic or disability or got an injury or something that prevents them from leaving the house, a sale or an auction may be the one chance that they get to actually buy craft supplies.
Mm-hmm. Well, and sometimes you don't want the same old crap that's in the stores.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people that want vintage stuff that you can't get at Michael's or Joann's or wherever.
What is iced oatmeal?
It's when they put it in a cup and put, is it yogurt or milk? Or my mom makes that stuff and she loves it. But it's made in the refrigerator. It sits overnight and soaks up all the stuff.
Okay. You're absolutely right, Barbara. You're absolutely right. All of the great small craft stores, they're closed. They can't afford in today's economy to stay open.
Yep. They can't compete with the
big box chains.
Yeah.
And then the big box chains started cutting out their craft supply areas. Like, look at Walmart. Walmart came in, they went into all the major towns, and one of the things that happened as a result of Walmart being there is, we used to have 2 fabric stores. You could go to Joann's, or you could go. What's Roger saying?
He's saying, I could do without the internet, so no big deal. Damn you, internet, stop buffering.
Right? But we used to have 2 fabric stores in most cities. Now it's down to Joann's, and where there used to be 10 or 15 of them in a major city. Right. You're lucky if there's 2 now.
Yeah, and the other thing is, when I was a kid, every store had a fabric department. Like a fairly large fabric department with all kinds of.
Woolworths had a craft and fabric department. Penny's had an actual craft and fabric department at one point.
Montgomery Ward
did.
Kmart.
Jamesway.
Never heard of Jamesway.
TG&Y.
TG&Y. I didn't know that there was TG&Ys elsewhere.
My brother's very first job in Southern California was at TG&Y.
Really?
Yep.
I thought that was the shiznit when I was a kid. I loved me some TG&Y because it was right up we had TG&Y and Howard Brothers. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Howard Brothers, but we had it and I loved it.
But there were craft stores and there were quilt stores that were specific for quilting and stuff. Yep. And now, because you have all these big boxes that came in, specifically Walmart, they came in and they had a huge craft department for their store. And then they turned around and now they're closing them.
Yep.
Now when you go into Walmart, if you're lucky, there's 2 aisles of craft stuff, and half of one aisle is racks of pre-cut fabric in a package, and you just have to buy whatever there is.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. So unless you've got a Tuesday morning or a Joann or a Michael's, you're not going to buy. And even Michael's. Michael's actually bought out the other fabric store. And you can buy fabric from Michael's, but not in their stores. You have to do it online.
Yeah. I was going to say it's all online.
And it's because of the larger stores coming in, and they put out sub-quality stuff, and they kicked out all the little small mom and pop craft shops.
Yep.
I mean, I live in Las Vegas. This is probably one of the largest metropolitan cities in the country. And we don't have a creative reuse here. The closest one to me is in Colorado.
Wow. That's a long way.
But see, now Laura lives in a rural area and she has it. She has quilt shops. And the reason she has those quilt shops is because she lives in a rural area.
Yeah, we have a quilt shop. Well, we did.
Walmart is evil.
It is. When the old man was still alive, it was not.
No, now that his kids are running it, it's all about
But
the money.
now,
But
yeah.
not when he was running it. When Sam was running it, it was all about the people.
Yep. Right.
Now that his kids are running it, it's all about the money.
Yep. Well, and you know, his big thing was Buy USA. He wanted to showcase products that were manufactured in the United States. Well, now our economy is not based on manufacturing. We have a service-based economy. So we're kind of screwed where that's concerned. And China is going to be passing us by in a couple of years as far as having the biggest economy in the world, because they are growing by leaps and bounds. And the funny thing is, if you ask most Americans, they'll say, well, China's a communist country. No, they're not. They're very, very much capitalists. And their government does everything they can do to improve capitalism for its people, because they want their economy to grow, and it's helping. It's happening. Because I always thought they were a communist country.
No.
But not at all. Not in the sense of what we think of as communists, you know. As far as like civil liberties and freedom of speech and freedom of religion, all that kind of stuff. They are the typical.
Well, in those areas,
they're a totalitarian government, or a dictatorship, put it that way. Finger Lakes, that sounds funny.
Let's see. What am I making? I'm just making some yo-yos that are going in my sale on Friday. I'm putting them into bags now because I've been making yo-yos for a week.
Yes, she has. She's been like a little yo-yo making robot.
Thank you for your support, honey.
Of course. Who was it that used to say that? Thank you for your support. Who was that? You know what I'm talking about?
Every politician that's ever been?
No, it ended, their commercial ended with that. Was it Barnum and no.
Bartles and James.
Bartles and James. That's who it was. I knew I'd heard that somewhere. I could hear his voice in my head.
The winos.
Yeah. The little old men.
The wino group. Hi,
Hey.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. How are you? Kathy, are you back home? How is your friend and his son? And her son, I'm sorry. Nope, that's not how I want that. JD says, it's hard to explain where I'm at. JD is in the woods. She is way away from everybody. Right, JD? This
Well,
crazy. That's got to go.
my grandfather bought a place in upstate New York. And he was in West Shokan Bend. And I went to see him one time, and I got off the plane in Newark, and I got a cab, and I said, I need to get to West Shokan Bend. And the cab driver looked at me like I had grown a fifth eyeball.
In Newark?
Yeah.
There's a town called Newark?
Newark, for you Southerners.
Newark?
Yes, it's a very large city. It's very
Newark.
crime. Newark. Newark. It's a very crime-ridden, horrible place to be.
Oh, Newark.
Yeah, called Newark.
There's 2 syllables there, though, right?
Sure.
I'm only hearing 1 syllable coming from you.
Okay.
Newark. Orc from Newark. Mork from Orc. Newark.
Yeah. Newark. Newark.
Newark. Newark, 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 Newark.
And that's because most people that fly into New York would rather fly into Newark than fly into New York because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I've been to that. I think I've been to that. Nope, that wasn't the one. Never mind.
It's a huge airport. My grandfather helped to build it. And so that when he was in the construction portion of it, when they were building it, my grandfather used to put his boom straight up in the air with a hanky on the end of it. So he could find his crane in the morning.
Oh, wow.
It was that big.
Gosh. I had a friend from Newark. Who, me?
Yeah.
That's the birds. That's the TV in the other room. I need me a she shed. Because they complain about me talking loud, and I complain about them, the TV being loud.
Look, you all give me a break. I speak the best American that I can. Not my native language, people.
Camden, New Jersey. Jennifer, are you from New Jersey?
Yes, absolutely, JD. All the drugs are in Newark. It's bad. I remember going there as a kid, and we'd get off the plane, and my mom would be like, lock the doors. The minute we got in the car, lock the door. Roll the windows up. Mom, but it's 108 degrees outside. Roll up the window.
Isn't he cute?
A number of these.
I'm trying to find my washi tape. It's hiding from me presently at this moment. Here's some. knew I was going to do that. Yeah,
No.
but you come from a mafia family, so you were pretty much safe wherever you went. Nobody messed with Laura.
She had one of those good families too.
Yep.
Okay, so guess what?
What?
I'm totally ready for the auction.
Good. Wonderful.
All done. All done.
Yay.
The very last one here.
And you just made it too.
I know.
with only 4 days to spare.
Well, we still have to go over the list and print
Right.
out, you know, all the happy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how many of these I've got at this point.
Last count, I thought it was 120.
No, I mean packages.
Good God.
I'm at 144 yo-yos now.
Okay, you can stop making yo-yos.
Thank you.
Washi tape is a pain in the ass.
There, Kathy's in Louisiana with you.
Hmm?
Kathy lives in Louisiana with you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kat, welcome. Y'all, are there still auctions going on right now?
Yes.
Good Lord. I don't know how they do it. Like I always say, Els, I will always support you. But when you hit about 5 hours on an auction, you're just going to hear my chair spinning, and I'm going to be gone like a chicken bone. After that,
If I ever get that long on an auction, do me a favor, y'all. Take up a petition and shoot me.
that is just too long. Now, there are exceptions, like with Amy and that
Yes.
sort of thing.
Well, that's not an auction per se as so much as it's a fundraiser.
Yeah, right.
That's different. But just having an auction to sell stuff and being there for like 7 or 8 hours, somebody needs to be shot.
Yep, JD, I think everybody is. I am marvelously mediocre tonight, Kat. How are you?
Oh, Barbara, you're in Georgia now, right?
Yep, she's in Savannah. Savannah. Why am I always losing my stability? Where is it? It is.
No, that is not a snake under her book. That looks like lace trim under the book.
Where?
Pick your book up.
Oh, yeah. It's trim.
You're absolutely right. It looks like snakeskin. Well, Kathy, you have to remember too, Stacy does her auction, but then she comes back for a live.
Right.
So she may not be, you may go in and then leave and then come back, and she may still be on, but it may not be there.
Actually, when she was doing them once a month, they used to be way longer, but now they're not. They're still long, don't get me wrong, but they're not how they used to be. Yeah.
Barbara says it just looks like a snake to her.
Sorry, Barbara. And Barbara does not like snakes.
Well, would you get it off the screen, please?
There. Sorry.
Thank you. There you go, Barbara.
Oh. It's gone. She's gone. She's gone. It's all right.
So, I got some stuff in the mail today.
You did? What did you get?
I got these. I've been waiting all day to show you.
Is it from China?
No, it's not from China.
Oh.
It's from New Hampshire.
Oh. Well, it's usually from China.
Well, I got these, and they're just quicklets. Like, you don't have to use pliers for them.
Mm-hmm.
You can put these in with, like, a pen.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, like, really cool. But then I got these, and I'm not going to share them with you, but I am going to tease you.
What are they? What are they?
Polygon.
Oh, they're eyelets.
Yes. And I got these,
Pretty.
and I'm not sharing.
Well, I wouldn't know what to do with them anyway. I got to figure out how to do it. So, me.
All right. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. So she can see them.
I can see them.
No.
I'm looking at them.
What do they look like?
Oh, are those dragons?
They are dragons.
Oh my gosh. Those are too cute.
I'll be sending some with your next package, honey.
Those are so cute.
They were clearanced. I had to.
Those are the ones you found in New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Those are adorable. Man, my back is starting to hurt.
Well, see, I got the quicklets from somebody. They sent them to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need the pliers to set them, which I think is really cool for somebody who can't afford to buy the pliers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just use like regular pliers if you want it with these, or just use a pen or whatever. And
Right.
so they're really cool, and they're not that expensive. So I thought those were really cool, and I did those in my video when I did my eyelet video. So I decided to buy some more of them because, like, if I'm going someplace, like if I'm going to be traveling or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm taking craft supplies with me, I don't want to have to lug a lot of stuff. So these let me
Right.
still use brads, let me use the eyelets without having to have my pliers with me.
Right.
And so then I saw these little dragon dudes and their brads, and I was like, those are so awesome. I must have them.
They're adorable.
So I had to order them, and they were on clearance sale. So I was like, yeah, got to get those.
The planets were aligned.
Yep.
It was just meant to be. Like Amy this morning found her iron went kaput on her right here at the end.
Oh.
She was trying to finish up ironing the 19 reams of paper that Curly ordered from her. And when her iron quit, she had to...
Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim. How are you? Hey, Allison. How are you?
Hi,
I was wondering where you were.
She was at Kim's.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I'm going to say it's pretty safe to say that Kim's auction is now over.
Is it? Well, I don't think she would leave everyone and just come hang out in our... be right back, everybody. potty. Potty break.
I'll be right back.
Y'all wait right here. I'm sorry, Allison.
I'm sorry, Allison, but my computer's on my right and my table's on my left. So I have to turn to see it.
And I'm just a doofus. I'm usually paying attention to the chat, but
Kim loves me.
no, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. She does too. Somebody's gotta love me.
I love you, Els.
I know.
And Harry loves you.
Oh no, he doesn't. Harry just likes the fact I feed him. I'm a means to an end for him.
Gracie is sleeping in a perfect circle right now. So is anybody else crafting right now?
Yeah.
Anybody? Anybody? I'm trying to get this Halloween journal, monster of a journal. This sucker, I'm sick of it.
You bite off more than you could chew again?
Yes, of course. I don't know why I made a 80-pound damn journal.
For Halloween, nonetheless.
Right. I mean, what's somebody gonna do with that? You know?
Okay, hold on. Stop. Kim said, Kathy says, don't feel bad, Allison. Laura asked me a question I answered, and she didn't even see it.
Do what? Huh?
I'm going back now.
Wait, who said that? Don't feel bad. Allison, Laura asked me a question. I answered, and she didn't say. Oh, God, I did ask you a question, Kathy, and I did not see the answer. I'm going back to look. I am so sorry, Kathy.
I'm ironing my bed sheets and holding down the mattress. Good girl. Y'all ever seen that video, that YouTube video with that lady who's like how to fold a sheet?
No.
A fitted sheet. She goes, well, first you put it on the floor, and then you lay down in the middle of it. Then you put your hands in each corner and your feet in the other corners. Then you fold yourself over. She basically burritos herself into this thing. But it's funny as hell. I'll have to post it one of these days.
Well, Kathy, it appears it happened again. I cannot find your...
Yeah, because I don't see very many posts from Kathy at all.
Well, I saw... Hang on.
Hello, Queen Bee.
Hey, Queen. Welcome. Oh, happy birthday to Mark, Barbara. I just saw that. Boy, I missed a lot. Kathy says, I was born and grew up in Texas. My family moved to Louisiana when I was a senior in high school. Been in Louisiana since, except 5 years we were in Texas. That's the only... Stacy is on the auction for a lot of hours. It looks like a snake to me. Kathy, methinks you're... She said, hi, Kim. I think your comment disappeared again. Aaron says, Roger, you have a messed up accent, man. Oh, my leg. Yep. If y'all see somebody you don't know, please say hello and give them a hug. Subscribe to their channel. Everybody, help everybody grow.
Not me. I'm big enough. Thank you very much. I'm about that big around.
Oh gosh, Kathy. Sorry to hear that. Yep, that's awfully young. I hate that for him. I hate it even more for his mom because you're not supposed to have to watch your child go through that.
It is not the natural order of things, people.
No, it's not.
You're supposed to grow old and put your parents on a cruise ship for the rest of their lives.
Well,
It's cheaper than a nursing home.
I would not doubt it.
That's what my kids are going to do. Alex is just going to let me sail off to the Caribbean.
Oh gosh, Kathy. Poor girl. This is Linda, your artist friend, the one that paints so beautifully. Butterito. I can't roll R's. My tongue just doesn't work that way.
Cruise ships are not so safe these days. Nope.
I have one friend. His name is Jason. We have been friends for 47 years. And I am 49. Since we were 2 years old, he was my very first friend in the whole wide world, and we've stayed in touch all these years. Of course, we fight like cats and dogs, but... Oh, thank you, Kim. I'm taking a break from it. I'm sick of looking at it.
Janie, don't you dare to tear up this book.
Oh, and thank you, Allison. He does. Well, he lives probably about 15 minutes away. He, when I had all of my surgeries and was in the hospital for so long and all that, he's a pharmacist at one of our local hospitals. And when I was having all those surgeries and stuff, he sat with my mom at every single surgery and checked on me and made sure that the nurses and everyone at the hospital were taking good care of me and all that kind of stuff. Who are you talking about, JD?
Bye, Queen Bee.
Bye, Queen. Have a good night, hun. Okay. Yeah, Barbara, he is. We've both been there for each other through the years. I sat in court with him every time he had to go to court with his ex-wife as she was trying to.
You were telling me about.
I'm not sure.
The one that has the Halloween issue?
Yes.
Okay.
He does not like Halloween. And I forgot what I was saying now. But anyway, yeah, we've been friends a long time. That was my point. Yeah, that sucks, Barbara. Somebody should have been there with you. Oh, how cute. Are they like metal or ceramic or acrylic, Michelle? Oh, yeah, I was with him during court because his family is not very, I don't know, to them, it just wasn't that big of a deal. And it was horrific for him. And he needed somebody there with him. So I was there with him.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. And of course, his wife brought her whole entire family with her. Well, thank you, Kat. You do the same, hon. Good night and sweet dreams. Did Kim leave? Yeah, Kathy, we're more like family, and we do fight like cats and dogs. Don't get me wrong. We'll go weeks without speaking to each other, but something will happen, and it's like one of us will pick up the phone and call the other or text or something, and it's like nothing ever happened. We forget what we were mad about, so I bet those are pretty. Gold, black, and clear crystal. Yeah. You'll have to do a haul video and show everybody, Michelle.
Night, Cat. Sorry, I walked away for a minute.
I know, I thought I saw somebody say bye to Kim, and I'm like, did Kim leave? I don't see her. Well, shoot. I hate it when I miss stuff in the chat. We were gone all day today, and I was tired from being out. Oh, there she is. She went potty, but she's back. Sorry, Kim. I'm calling her out. Kim!
Poor girl just wants to go potty.
She's in there going, I'm peeing! Your dad was in the communications industry, JD? It's a joke in her family. Oh, yeah, Kim. I can imagine a 4-hour sale with no potty breaks. I used to do the numbers for Carehart's auctions, and it was not unusual for her auctions to go 5 or 6 hours, and well, no, usually about 5 hours. And she does not take a break. And oh my gosh, but she's got so many people helping her now till.
Look, people that can sit there for 5 hours in front of their computer and not take a potty break are not human.
Natasha does it. I always said she has the bladder of a camel.
Were you in Natasha's auction the other day?
Yeah. Why?
Because at the end of it, she was like, okay, so I got one more item and then we're done. And you go, okay. And
she did that about 18 times.
About 18 times. I was like, come on already.
Oh, poor Janie has done auctions for Emily. No, yeah, Emily. And good gosh almighty. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kathy. Fiber optics. Wow, JD. That's amazing. Oh, well, that's good. That's awesome, Queen. So, any of you in here that have not met Queen, did y'all go hit her up? Because she's new to our lives, or fairly new. She's been in here a couple of times, but
But
12
she's new.
hours once. Yep, I remember that, Janie.
Maybe likes the crazies too.
Natasha had a 12-hour sale this weekend, Saturday.
Oh, good God, she did.
We were there. I wasn't there for the whole thing because I was at Amy's sale the night before, and I don't remember how long it was, but it was long. And then hers was, I think Amy's was like 8 hours, and then Natasha's was at 10 a.m. the next morning, which is 9 o'clock my time. Well, needless to say, I didn't get there until after noon time. I don't
I
see
still
how
think
Natasha did it.
I still think Natasha had a Red Bull
She had something.
IV going.
Somebody stuck a Energizer battery up her butt or something because she was going and going.
Whew.
Queen, are you in Lafayette? No, that's Kathy. That's Crafts by you. I think her name is Val. I think that's who you're thinking about.
Crafty Bayou.
Yeah. I was tired, but I was I was bound and determined that I was going to support Amy and I was going to support Natasha. So I missed a couple of hours of Natasha's, but hello, Claire. How are you?
Hi, Claire.
Sorry, Claire. I did say hi to you earlier. I think you just missed it. That sucks. I had a friend that did that for Black and Decker. He had patents on several like saws and stuff, but because he worked for Black and Decker when he came up with them, they got all the accolades and money and all that, and he pretty much got nothing. Yes, I hear you, Allison. It's been a tough month. Oh, nobody's ignoring her, Barbara.
I am. I'm ignoring all of you.
What
Not.
happened, Jennifer? I missed what Jennifer said. My wallet caught fire and oh yeah. Well, it was just a lot of stuff came up. You gotta pick and choose who you can support and who you can't, and sometimes, I mean, we can't support everybody.
Okay, do me a favor, people. Do not become a quitter before Friday.
Well, your auction usually goes on the next month's payroll, so by then everybody's getting more money again. So
And in general, I'm cheaper.
true.
Because I just want the stuff out of here.
No, not really caught fire, Kathy.
I've melted a credit card.
Oh, that sucks, Barbara. Yes, we will all be at Elsa's auction on Friday.
Good, because if you guys don't show up, I have nothing to do on Friday. Nobody to play with.
I know, Allison. Isn't that stuff gorgeous? I'm planning on doing a Christmas journal, and I want to do it like in sort of a winter wonderland kind of thing. And I want to use like blue and white and silver and those type of colors. And I saw that trim with the little dangles on it, and I was like, oh my God, that's got to hang off the bottom of my journal. So I don't know if she has decided to sell it or not, but some of us are certainly hoping she does.
What?
Sell the blue dangle trim, or were you going to use it?
What blue dangle trim?
With the little crystals.
Oh, it's white.
Well, the dangles, some of them are blue.
No, it's all white.
Are you sure?
I'm looking right at it.
Let's see.
Fine.
Oh, neat, Claire. Yeah, I forget about y'all's Christmas time is during the summer. That's so weird. Oh, cool, Michelle. Did you get any good stuff? Oh, they are white. What was I thinking? I bet that blue background made them look blue in the video.
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind. I mean, those are still very, very pretty. I love how they look like little, well, I guess they are little crystals. Derp. I'm such a.
They are. There's two kinds on here. There's like these little roundy ones, and then there's these big roundy, like
They
oval
just remind me of.
teardrop ones.
They remind me of ice. Hey, Ray. Hey, Grandma's Accessories. Did I miss somebody else?
Hi, Ray.
Is Natasha in here?
Hey, Grandma, welcome.
What was that? Welcome.
Welcome. That was my echo.
Oh, Lord.
Look, I don't have a fancy sound machine. I got to do all my own stuff here, you know?
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I'm seeing things because I could have swore. Memorial service. Are y'all still talking about wallets? Queen, me too. I'm trying to catch up in the chat because rest in peace, Jennifer and Allison's wallet. And Claire says, "Yep, we're weird." And I'm not crazy. Natasha's here. Sup, yo?
There's my girl. What's up, Natasha?
Hey, Natasha. We was just talking about you in your marathon sale this weekend. Wanting to know what kind of drugs you was on to be able to do all that.
I did not say drugs. I said Red Bull IV.
Well, that's true. Well, I was thinking drugs, but I didn't say it.
Oh, okay. Natasha's just like, as far as I'm concerned, Natasha's won the Friend of the Year award.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, damn.
Wait, I'm seeing all these hello and hey, and I don't see the people. Somebody said hi, Nina. Is the Nina in here? I didn't see that. I did not see her. Ow. Shit.
Don't ask me. I'm fussy cutting. You know how much I love fussy cutting.
Yeah, I know. Okay, who is Diane? And
Triple shots.
Natasha finally got all the orders packaged up. Now to get them invoiced. Girl, you get some rest. We understand if you don't get them all out in the next day or two. Good grief. You had a kind of busy weekend.
You was a little busy, a little bit. And yes, Barbara, it was one nice auction.
Sure was. It was two in a row.
Mm-mm-mm.
In fact, there's been quite a few of them this month that I have partaken in.
Yeah. She talks to me. She's
Michelle
like,
says, I'm lost.
I'm not buying anything else. Don't let me buy anything else. The next
Oh,
day, where do I
Grandma's
find her?
accessories is Diane. Okay, I'm sorry, Diane. I didn't know your name. I'm Laura, in case you didn't know. Yeah, yeah, Allison. Those auctions are a lot of work.
Nah, they're easy peasy.
Huh. Whatever. How was the movie, Kim? Was it everything you thought it would be? We got some new people in here tonight, y'all. Everybody show some love and subscribe to each other. Barbara says, I got that competition thingy going and you know the rest. It was
Ring my
awesome. I knew Kim would love
bell.
it.
Ring my bell. Sorry.
Yep, Erin, to me that seems the hardest part. I would go nuts trying to keep all that stuff straight. I would have a complete meltdown. Oh, JD, taxes. That's not fun.
Ew.
Allison says, Tammy had a great sale tonight and I bought a buttload of buttons from her. She just kept bringing out more and more adorable buttons. I couldn't control myself. I think I have become an auction holic. And Erin says, good choice, JD.
Oh, y'all are some
I didn't
crazy
get to
women.
go to Tammy's because we were out and about all day. And then I came home and got out of my chair and onto the couch and I passed out and slept like a dead dog for about 45 minutes. Yay, Barbara. She says they were hard to resist and her prices were so good. I hear you. Oh, God, don't get Barbara all riled up. Barbara loves her some buttons.
Yes, she does. Well, I got a button factory in Brooklyn. If Barbara's interested.
You were talking about paying the school taxes? Huh. I guess that went over my head, JD. Hey, Shazzy, Snazzy Shazzy. Smoochie is a great assistant. So is Amy. Huh?
Oh, well, I have.
Just let a
I don't.
blow fly inside? What? Ew, my cat can chase it.
Bro.
And Aaron says, Barbara, if you want buttons, I got them. Hit me up. Aaron, Barbara has buttons. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, she got buttons. She didn't have buttons for 5 people.
5? Come on now. Barbara could sell them by the pound, and we could everybody in here could get at least 2 pounds of buttons. But hey, we all got our things. My thing is paper.
Playing cards.
Elsa's is playing cards.
Y'all get me with them playing cards every time. Especially Natasha. And I know better.
Claire's is yarn.
And fabric.
I don't wear button-down shirts either.
Fabric. Oh.
Allison, I wish that was all that I also have a problem with books. Barbara, you have a lot of paper too? Oh, Allison wants to do a playing card swap.
Okay.
Els is all for that. She's like, all right, okay.
You should have seen me yesterday. You would have died laughing. I was out in the garage. He brought home a bunch of tubs, happened to be filled with my fabric. So I'm sitting there yesterday. He's like, come on outside, honey. We got to go through some stuff. And I was like, okay. Thinking it was going to be like, boxes of kid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He starts holding up bolts of my fabric going, yard sale, donation, trash. I'm like, I'm getting up looking around. He's like, what are you looking for? I said, a stick to beat you with. He goes, what? I said, that's it. I'm giving you to Laura.
I'll take it. He makes cookies.
Oh, his next one?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to love him for this one.
What?
This weekend, he's making a peach cobbler cheesecake.
Oh, my God. Oh. That sounds so yummy.
Him and dude's coming over this weekend just to make cheesecake with Pop. I was like, no. If I have to choose between you staying here and my fabric having a space, I'm giving you to Laura. The fabric stays.
We'll send him on with the cheesecake. Oh, wow. Barbara, I guess I didn't think about 3/4 of it being paper. I guess I was thinking about, hey, Teresa, welcome. I guess I was thinking more paints and art supplies and fabric and.
Yeah, Barbara, we got to talk about some of that paper that you had in that store. Because something tells me you got some of the old classic stuff that's really cool.
Teresa, girl, you have been doing some beautiful stuff with those puzzle pieces. Michelle, that is the oddest thing I've ever heard in my life, is being scared of buttons. I am at a loss for words. And that doesn't happen often. Well, actually, I do lose words a lot, but.
Leave her alone. If she wants to have Velcro clothes, she's good.
Hey, I have Velcro. Barbara, were you in here when I showed my vintage little tub I got at Salvation Army that was full of rickrack and stuff I didn't know what to do with. The killer buttons. Shiny button eyes. That does make sense. I was going to ask that too, Kathy, and then I thought, well, maybe they know something that I don't. Yeah, that's what Erin said. She said everybody sends her their rickrack.
Not me. I hoard my rickrack. I have a basket just for rickrack.
What do you do with it?
I use it to decorate my journals.
Oh, okay. Like trim.
Yeah.
The Amish don't use buttons? Really? I never noticed that.
Some Amish do.
I never realized that. Learn something new every day. But we don't have Amish here, so it's too hot and they got to wear all them clothes with no buttons. Claire, everything is ridiculously expensive here too, dear. I know it's not as bad as in Australia, but
it's bad.
Kathy says, Erin, I didn't realize that. How do they keep their clothes together?
With string.
So aren't Amish and Mennonites the same thing?
No.
Oh, cool, Barbara. She has a child's book from when she was little and wants to copy it. Safety pins? Ow. Yeah, food is getting expensive. We have Mennonites, Barbara? Really? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I don't know of any Mennonites around here. We've got we've got Protestants and Catholics, and that's pretty much the extent of it. We've got a handful of pagans, handful of Buddhists, and a handful of Hindus and
Hippies.
Hindus.
Oh.
We got hippies too, but they're usually heathens.
Are they smelly hippies?
So you're going to be selling paper, Barbara?
Okay, I'm going to Barbara's sale.
No kidding.
Y'all come to my sale and buy a lot of stuff so I can go buy some stuff from Barbara.
And a Cadillac Escalade. There are Amish in Mexico. They make cheese. Well, that's a random fact. Rogerio always has random stuff. So, Roger, you never told me what happened with Area 51 in the videos. I'm just gonna have to do a search and binge on that tonight before I go to sleep. Really, Barbara, you're gonna let that stuff go? Oh, Mennonites don't dress differently. They don't have the beards and the pilgrim clothes and all that stuff. I know. Barbara does. She has a lot of stuff. I can't even imagine how much fabric Barbara has. and lace and everything. What's not yours, Barbara? What you mean, Claire? What you mean Barbara is the opposite to me? Dressed old fashioned, not a speck of dust on their clothes, and the babies are adorable. Very simple and modest. I gotcha. It just blows my mind that the Amish send their kids out into the world and do that. I forget what they call it, but the kids just go buck ass crazy for however long they get to do that. Poor Kim, she is about to have a diamond encrusted kitten over there wanting some of those vintage buttons of Barbara's. And Aaron said, do they use deodorant? Because the Amish sure don't. Yeah, overseas they didn't. I don't know about
Yes, Barbara. Absolutely.
Durmstrang or something like that.
Rumsplinker. Splunger. It's weird.
Should I do a room tour? Yes, Barbara, absolutely. We would love to see. Gotcha, JD.
I think it's Rumspringer, if I remember correctly.
It's some kind of weird word like that, but that just blows my mind that they let their kids. I think what blows my mind even more is so many kids want to go back to the Amish way of living. I think that's pretty cool.
Rumspringa.
Rumspringa, that's it.
Yeah. And it was something like that.
Hey, Kathy. She says, hey, JD, I never got an email from you for my auction with your info. Thank God. Now Kim can settle down about the buttons.
Barbara, I think you should do a room tour.
I do too. I would love to see. I want to see all that paper. I want to see how she has all that stuff organized. Because I have a feeling we could all learn a little bit from Barbara about organizing that much stuff. Kathy says she went to bed an hour ago but can't sleep, so she's back up. You're not having a headache, are you, Miss Kathy? Wow. Barbara says, I have buttons and spools of thread that was her grandma's, and if she were here, she would be 120. Dang. Oh, kidney spasms. Oh, gosh. You know what, Miss Kathy? My mom had that, and it was, she had like a little tear on her kidneys, and that's what was causing it. And she had a really hard time with it was very, very painful for her. So you might want to go get that checked out. He answered my question. I missed it. Where's Rogerio? Let's see. I'm looking. I'm scrolling up. Somebody finally said Velcro. All hail the multifunctionality of Velcro. How do I keep missing this stuff? Because I'm reading the chat.
Because it's going really fast.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I like that everybody's talking and visiting and catching up with each other. That's what we want. We want everybody to have fun. Barbara bought some doilies today. Well,
I watched Barbara buy some
Right.
doilies today.
And now I can't find Roger's comment about the Area 51 stuff. I'm looking. It's weird. It's like some stuff. It's like some of the chat just like disappears. It's done that with Kathy twice. Was it before his oh, a bunch of freaks dressed like aliens making fools of themselves. Oh God. Really? Or are you messing with me?
That's probably accurate.
Oh, I hope somebody filmed it. I want to see it so bad. I'm going to have to, like I said, do a search and see what all comes up. Barbara, you outbid yourself all the time, girl. I've seen it. Oh, you're right. I'm in top chat, not live chat.
Get on the right page, girl.
Hey, I'm tired. I left the house like twice in 1 week.
Oh, God forbid.
That never happens.
Come out of there. Stupid punch. Yes, I watched Barbara buying a bunch of things. She was in her happy place.
Not you, Kathy's World and Friends. It's the other Kathy in here. Her comment, she's commented a couple of times, and it's like her comment just disappeared.
I'm using that little glue stick you like so much.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't have any luck with glue sticks. I can't get them to stick.
Well, I'm trying this one. You know, that one that I bought that you love. And I'm trying to see if it works. So I'm working on a project with it to see if it actually works. Because I've never really liked glue sticks either.
Gotcha. So did y'all hear that? Barbara, who has a crap ton of stuff. The woman used to own a craft store, okay? Plus, she is an avid shopper of auctions. She needs subs for her channel. And she's going to do a room tour of all of her stuff, but she needs subbies. So everybody go hit Barbara Hamilton up and subscribe to her channel, and maybe we can get her to at least 150, 200, not in here, but eventually. Good night, Michelle. Sweet dreams.
I can't help, Barbara. I'm already subscribed.
Me too.
I've loved you for a long time.
I love hot glue. Love you too, Michelle. Take care.
Bye, Michelle.
But anyway,
Why people gotta leave us?
I don't know.
What could possibly be more fun than us?
Did Roger leave?
Roger never leaves. He just hovers. Thank you, Jennifer, for subscribing.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Claire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, Barbara. Exactly.
You and me both, Barbara. I always say I have a lifestyle, and thank goodness my husband can afford it.
And Natasha is still here. She's just listening. Natasha,
Yep.
did you subscribe to Barbara?
Allison, did you
Allison
subscribe?
is still here.
Come on.
Kathy subscribed. Okay, good job, y'all. Thank you. I was at Aaron's sale for a little while.
I go to everybody's sales.
I do too, even if it's like one of those months where I can't shop, I still go and support and say hi and be friendly. And because oddly, if people see an auction going on and they see a bunch of people in there, they want to go see what's going on. So I figure even if you can't buy, you're helping draw other people into the sale. So, okay, Claire. Yeah, I drank coffee last night at, God, it must have been midnight. I regret, no, it was after midnight. And oh, there's Diana. There's my Diana. How are you feeling, hon? Are you any better? Did you get some rest? Diana was at the hospital earlier well, it was last week actually. Her potassium was really, really high.
That's not good.
I know. So they had to make some adjustments and did some blood work and all that fun stuff. What was I saying? Damn it.
Sweetheart, you changed your thing again.
Squirrel. Huh? Who you talking?
Gosh.
Oh, Diana. Okay, Diana. She
Yeah,
changed her little,
her logo again.
yeah.
Her little avatar.
Barbara. How long have you been taking the antibiotics? It's been a few days, so they should be kicking in by now, Diana, right? Miss Kathy, who had surgery?
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yes. That's right, Aaron. That's just my theory. I mean, I guess a lot of people, if they're not buying, they don't want people in their sales. But to me, like I said, if someone sees your live and you've got a sale going on and there's like four people in there, I'm scared they might think, nothing going on in there. She must not have anything. But if they see more people, they may be like, oh, she must have some good stuff. I'm going to go see what's going on. Oh, her 6 month grandbaby.
Mm-mm-mm.
Poor baby. And Allison says, what makes potassium levels go up? I know if my daughter gets sick, hers goes down. She is diabetic, though. Well, potassium, I believe it helps you digest or get what you need out of proteins, I believe. Yes, Allison, exactly. It's like driving by a yard sale. Good analogy. The
Look, I
only
don't
thing,
care if you buy from me or not. I just want you to stop by and say hello. That's all I
mhm.
care about. It's an opportunity when I'm live for you to say hi and for me to acknowledge your existence and to give you some love and some appreciation for just stopping in.
Well, dang, Queen. She's got it going on. She's multitasking, cooking, listening to us, and music too. Right. Yeah,
Exactly,
you want
Erin.
to feel the love. You want to see your friends and everybody there for you.
And I get it. Sometimes you don't have cash or you're not buying what I'm selling. That's
Yeah,
fine. Like my sales, you never know what's going to come out in one of my sales because
that is true.
I
But she
venture to get
finds some
everything that I sell.
she finds some weird stuff, let me tell you. But
And there's
sometimes
stuff
she has something that you're like, I've got to have that.
and there's stuff that I don't show you guys in my Scaventure videos because I only have so long. Like I don't want to do a 45-minute Scaventure video. So I will show you like 20 minutes worth of stuff, but I still got 25 minutes worth of footage that's other stuff that I didn't show y'all.
She is, Kathy. She really is. She is an absolute sweetheart. So we need two people to click the dots by Sweetheart's chat and go subscribe to her, and she will hit 400. So come on, we need
Barbara,
two people. Come on.
Barbara, you are sweet.
Barbara is sweet most of the time.
No, she's sweet all the time. You leave my Barbara alone. I love my Barbara.
Thank you, Janie. Hey, okay, I'm going to try to pie kiss. Did I say that right? Welcome. Have you got any duct tape for your mouth?
Oh, isn't he sweet?
Yeah, he's gone.
Barbara's the new queen of doilies. Yes, yes, we had a troll.
Look what Barbara did. She shot him the finger. Or was that for me? Who are you shooting the finger to? Because if it was to the troll, it's funny. But if it was to me, it wasn't funny.
And whacked by Miss Janie Sills. A round of applause for Janie.
What the hell kind of name is Pie Kiss?
I don't know, but we're
Excuse me while I kiss the pie. I'm sorry.
Janie loves her power. You know that?
Yes, she does. Yes, y'all all hit each other up.
Yeah, if you're not friends with each other, do me a favor, reach out and shake each other's hands. Because y'all
Please
sit in
do
this
that.
room and chat and talk and everything, and you're missing out on some great videos. I watch every new video that's posted up from you guys, and I do
Yep,
spend
me
hours
too.
watching videos. And there's some phenomenal stuff. And even those of you that don't post videos, don't tell me that. If I subscribe to you, don't go, well, I don't post any videos. Because Barbara used to not post videos, and now she started posting videos, and she's great to watch.
Hey, Tammy. Oh, so that was for me, huh, Barbara?
Yes, that was for you.
Yeah, for saying she's sweet only sometimes.
She's always sweet,
My
except when
friend,
she's yelling at me.
my friends mess with me on Facebook, and it's very rare that I go on there. But every now and then they'll tag me and stuff, or they'll tag my name in comments or whatever, and I always put the same exact uh GIF or Giphy or whatever,
Hi,
GIF,
Tammy.
however you say it, but it's the one of Cartman from South Park, and he's like flipping everybody off. It just cracks me up.
Are you
Aaron, you
not
can't,
nice to anyone?
huh?
Are you nice to anyone?
Me?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, just checking.
Tammy, you don't need any more muddy, stinky dogs? Aw, even muddy, stinky dogs are sweet.
Yes, JD, please film the bats in the barn.
Yes, JD has a bat in her barn. What is that saying? She has a few bats
Bats in her belfry.
Yes, bats in her belfry. JD's like, a real bat in my barn that circled me. Yes, film it, JD. I want to see. I think bats are cute.
It was trying to eat her.
Yeah, they don't. They're not gonna eat you. You're fine. They're sweet little things. Oh gosh, Tammy. Now that is not good. Her dogs covered themselves in ick and laid on her bed.
Oh, see, I'd be dogless.
And Erin says, Laura, I love bats too. See, I'm not the only one. Miss Kathy said, my dogs like to roll another dog's poop.
Nummy. Ooh, speaking of dogs, I'll be right back.
Okie doke. We have bats in Florida in our area. I don't like them. Laugh out loud. Bats just don't bother. I'm not scared of rats or mice or any. The only thing I don't like is snakes. That's my. Mm-mm. I'm not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bats eat bugs and mosquitoes and. Claire, that's about the only thing in Australia that's little tiny. Y'all got some big ass birds that I'm scared of. Those caraways or whatever they're called.
Sorry, I'm back now.
I like the little black ones, Erin. The little furry black ones with the leather wings. They're just adorable. JD says, I'm taking Vegas with me. I'm scared.
Would you take it with her? Taking me? Why I gotta go?
No, that's her cat, right?
Oh, okay.
Or is that the dog? Cassowary. That's it, Erin. Cassowaries. Those damn things. They're like from Jurassic Park or something. Nope. I think birds are beautiful. I love to look at them, but I don't want any. I don't want to be any. Birds do not like me. My mom loves hummingbirds, and she puts all these little hummingbird feeders out there where I like to go outside when it's nice, when it's not hot as friggin' Africa, Sahara. And
I'll be right back.
Okay. And those little assholes will buzz me every time. I mean, seriously, they buzz by my head. And have y'all ever looked at a hummingbird's beak? That's a weapon. That is a weapon. They will peck your eyes out if you let them. Kathy says our son was attacked by a hawk trying to get to little man in his yard. Oh my God. That's scary. We have some big ass hawks around here, and when they're around, you can hear all the birds and everything just wow, call. Huh? What's not true, Erin? Yes, a tennis racket would work. What gets knocked down by semi-trailers going down the highway, Claire? What gets knocked down? Tammy says she had 2 macaws. Nope. Big spiders. No thanks. Yeah, I don't care for big spiders either, but I'd rather a spider than a snake. Queen, that was Crazy Lady. Elle's dog's barking. I think her husband probably just got home from work. And Allison says no snakes, rats, bats, spiders. Nope, nope, nope. He had to get 4 stitches? Did the hawk like claw him? Is that what it did? Or did it peck him? Or Aaron says hummingbirds will not peck your eyes out. These are Louisiana hummingbirds, Aaron. Ours are different, okay? Jennifer, yes, spiders the size of dinner plates. You can look. I have seen them, Claire. No, thank you. And it's freaking armies of them. Tammy says she had a nightmare about a gigantic tarantula coming down from the ceiling, covering the king-size bed. I would wake up screaming and could swear it was still in the room. Oh, that's horrible. My husband bought a crazy wind-up rat that goes in circles and put it down so it went after our daughter-in-law. She died trying to get out the door. Miss Cammy, I love Retep. That's hilarious. And Queen says, I'm Native American. Hummingbirds are sacred. They're signs of good luck. They aren't vicious at all. Well, I might be exaggerating a little bit. They're beautiful little birds, but they buzz me. You know, in the South, they say if you dream about snakes, it means you have enemies. Every night for 3 years. Wow. I wonder what made you stop having that dream, Tammy. St. Augustine has banana spiders, and they are bigger than my hand. I am terrified of banana spiders. Hummingbirds are very pretty. My mom loves hummingbirds. I'm just not a fan. Sorry, Allison, but that's like a, you know. Aaron, wow, yes, they are badass hummingbirds.
Okay, I'm back. I feel better now.
Badass. They will fly up to your face, rip your lips off, take your lips and kiss their ass with them and slap them back on your face. That's how badass Louisiana hummingbirds are.
All right, I'm back. I'm so proud of me right now.
The hummingbirds like me, so they buzz my head. They make that little sound when they fly past me.
Guess what I had in my yard yesterday?
What? A scorpion?
No. First time ever I've seen one in Nevada.
What?
A dragonfly.
Really? God, we have those everywhere. I love dragonflies. They're so pretty. I've never seen a species of hummingbirds that aren't beautiful.
Harry, I love you.
Wear
Find
red.
someplace else to be.
You know what, Aaron? Honest to God, it doesn't matter what I have on. And my grandmother always said it's a diabetic thing, but like mosquitoes, hummingbirds, and anything like that, just I get swarmed when I'm outside. My grandmother always swore up and down that the mosquitoes was a
Hold on, Tammy, where are you?
They like sweet blood or whatever.
Where's Tammy?
Where's Tammy? She says we have scorpions. Ick. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Tammy's here.
No, I want to know where she is.
She's in Tammy, you're in you're near Janie, aren't you? Yeah, Arizona. I know it sounds silly, but My grandmother had all kinds of little, she could look at the moon, and thank God I remember most of that. I wish I remembered all of it, that she could tell if it was going to rain by looking at the moon.
You can tell if it's going to rain by looking at the trees.
The trees.
Yep.
I look at the moon. If
Trees
it's
will tell
holding
you
water,
everything.
it's not gonna rain. But if it's not holding water, it's not gonna rain.
You look at the trees, and if the branches are turned upside down,
Mm-hmm.
the leaves, it's going to rain.
Huh.
Because the trees will actually turn their branches, their leaves upside down in order to catch the rain because they're more porous on that side.
Huh. I've never heard that.
Next time it looks like it's going to rain, look at the trees.
I will do that.
You've probably seen it 1,000 times and never even noticed it.
Probably. Aaron says, I checked the Weather Channel.
Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator too, but they lie.
I was about to say, not here. Not necessarily. There for a while, they never got our weather right. Nobody did.
Here, it's real easy. I could do the weather. It's going to be hot, really hot, sunny, really, really sunny, really hot. Tomorrow, it's going to be hot, really sunny, and really hot. And over the weekend, guess what? It's going to be really hot.
Yep, that's Nevada. Kim, I do the same thing. Anytime the weather changes or anything's going on, if the barometer drops or whatever, it gives me a headache. Messes with my sinuses, all that.
So guess what
Really?
we've decided?
It doesn't
Honey.
smell like rain. Who? Who
I'm
decided?
allergic to cats.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Well, you know I'm allergic to cats too, but I don't care.
I never noticed it because we've only ever had like one or two of the little creatures in my house.
Uh-huh.
But since we've been babysitting the other two cats, Mama and that little kitten,
Mm-hmm.
my eyes just water all day long. And Mike's been up on the ladder getting the vents done, and he's cleaned them. He even paid to have them come out and professionally clean the vents, thinking there was something in the air system that was giving me allergies.
Huh.
No, it's the cats.
It's the cats.
Because last night I went out and sat in my chair and I was watching TV, and Harry was on the back of my chair, and the little one was laying on the arm of my chair, and Mama was on my footrest, and all of a sudden my eyes just started watering like crazy.
Wow.
So now not only do I hate cats, but apparently I'm allergic to them.
Yeah, when Gracie sleeps right up next to me at night, when I wake up the next morning, I am just ugh. But I always have sinus problems. I mean, it's just normal. I'm used to it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
So
well,
now I
that's a
have
good
even more
idea,
reason to
Kathy.
use them.
Miss Kathy says, I am allergic to cats too, but for 15 years I used allergy wipes from PetSmart on my cat to keep him.
See, I don't like cats that much. That's the problem.
We need rain too, Allison. That is so weird that y'all's rain. Did you? I've never heard of that. They say in Florida that their rain doesn't smell like rain. What does it smell like? Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? And how is your husband?
Hello.
Y'all, Miss Brenda's husband was at work and he fell off of a 17-foot ladder?
17-foot roof.
Oh, I thought it was a ladder. But anyway, point is the man fell and broke both of his legs. Well, one was his, no, it was both his legs.
Right
Brenda?
knee, left heel.
Yes.
See, I pay attention. Oh, but you know what the worst part of that whole thing was?
What?
He discovered Grubhub.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she had me cracking up this morning talking about him and Grubhub. He
I
was
love me
not,
some Grubhub.
he was not dealing with that hospital food anymore. It was not enough. I agree, Miss Kathy. That man,
I
that
love
guy
me
could
some
fall
Grubhub.
on his back or his head or his neck. I mean, that could have been so much worse. Yes, we are all praying that he gets better and has a speedy recovery. Oh, he's going to, I thought he was going to rehab for a while. You know what, Miss Brenda? What's bad is some insurances will not pay for rehab. They just don't think that that is necessary. Jennifer says, yeah, Florida rain smells like dirt or something. That is so weird. Because I love the smell of rain. I love to go outside after it's rained and
Yes, yes, we know. Dance naked, we know.
oh God, no. I like our neighbors. I don't want any of them to move. Or God forbid, call the cops on me. They decide in the morning if he goes or not.
If he can use the devices that they have prescribed, like a walker or the wheelchair, if he's proficient, he can get in and out of the bathtub or shower by himself using the shower stool, they will let him go home without rehab.
It's all about how well he transfers.
So tell him he can have weeks more hospital food, or he can figure out how to get his butt out of that bed, into the shower, onto the toilet, and onto the couch.
Well, now, you don't want him to go too fast. He needs to, that's going to take a lot of healing. If they haven't let him try any of those things, if PT hasn't come by and worked with him, they're going to send him to rehab. I hope they send him to rehab. Oh, that's a good point, Jennifer. The palm trees. Are y'all still, that reminds me, the people in Florida, are y'all still having that red algae crap that was eating up, killing all the fish and
Where do you hear this stuff?
huh?
Where do you hear this stuff?
Linda Moulton Howe, the alien lady.
Oh,
But is it still really bad? Because this year it was supposed to have been like super bad. See, stuff like that going on with the planet really upsets me. You know, people, a lot of people have things that really set them off about, you know, things in current events in the news and all that kind of stuff. My thing is the planet and how we're basically destroying the planet. And people want to make it like political. Oh, that's just the liberals trying to get money for the scientists and blah, blah, blah. No, shut up. It has nothing to do. The fact that our planet is dying, you know, Fukushima in Japan pumps out all that radiation, and I'm going to shut up. Sorry.
we were giving you your platform.
I'm going to shut up. Carrots, broccoli, bok choy, red. I thought that said Red Bull, pepper, kale. Which of these things does not fit? Carrots, broccoli, bok choy, red bell pepper, kale, Brussels sprouts, and chicken. Eating dinner, ladies. That sounds really good, Queen.
The bok choy doesn't work. No, that works. The kale's the one that doesn't belong.
I love kale. I like it raw or cooked. And I especially like it with quinoa. Well, you know, Erin, the thing is, it they want to, like I said, they want to make it political. It's a liberal versus conservative thing, and there is so much data with what's going on with our planet. And the indigenous peoples of the earth have been talking about this for decades, that it was coming, and it's here. The ice caps are melting, the sea level is rising. We have all these. Yes, I love Dinosaur Kill too. It's just so much bad stuff going on, and it's like, let the damn politics go. Let's figure out how to fix the problem. Of course, the whole Fukushima thing, there's nothing anything can be done about that. Exactly, Allison. And don't y'all just love it when you have these idiots that say, oh, there's a big snowstorm in Buffalo, New York this winter, but these cuckoos are saying global warming is a thing. That's about the stupidest thing I have ever heard. Apparently, Jennifer knows where Pooler is, Barbara.
Mhm.
Yes. Well, Claire, I think some of it is cyclical, but humans have definitely contributed. Agreed, Queen. It's been prophesized for many, 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 many eons, even before the Bible. So Jennifer, how far apart are y'all? I hear you, Miss Kathy. Gosh, the Koch brothers. So how far are y'all from each other, Jennifer and Barbara? 15 minutes. Wow, isn't that something? Me and Kathy Aubert. I'm not sure how to say her last. I think it's Aubert. We're like 2 hours away, which to me was really, really close. Coke Bro? What's pronounced Coke Bro? Oh, the Koch brothers. Okay, gotcha. I'm a doofus. Well, that sucks, Queen. You've got jerk neighbors. They are evil. Unfortunately, Aaron, there's a lot of them out there that are evil. It's like boob without the B. Uber. Oh, the RE is silent. Okay, so it's Oob. Kathy Oob. All right. I've never heard anybody say your last name, Kathy, so I wasn't sure. Kathy Boob.
Hey now.
Welcome back, JD. Did you get the bat? Hey, Sandra. They're evil.
Hello, Sandra.
And I am not surprised.
Jeez.
Miss Brenda, Grin and Ferret, her name is JD. It's actually Janice, but we call her JD. You weren't there, but you. How did you film it if you weren't there? Sandra says, "What is that gold thing? What gold thing? This?
That's her book.
This is the cover to my Halloween journal. It's big. Good night, Kathy. Get some rest, hon. So, did you post it? Are you gonna post it, JD? You got to post it on YouTube so we can all go and watch it. Jennifer says, yes, I would love to meet up. I have 0 friends who do what I do, art journaling, junk journaling, hoarding stuff, selling a kidney for my next auction. Laugh out loud.
But there's a half drink soda sitting in.
Kathy Claire
So
says,
it wasn't too long ago they were here, was it?
huge hugs, rest well and safely.
We just left, but we got rid of 5 boxes.
Well,
Really?
do that, JD. I want to see. I want to see your little bat. I wonder if it has babies and a boyfriend. Jennifer's so excited. She has a new friend.
How do I lose things that quickly?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm losing stuff.
It's usually me that's always losing stuff. I lost this stupid Halloween journal for a week, and I was like, it's not like it's a little bitty thing. How the hell did I lose
I'm glad we got rid of 5 boxes.
8-pound
I stopped
journal?
my storage. I brought more.
You need your daughter's help? Hey, Esther. Welcome, welcome.
Esther! Hi, Esther!
Mikey's at work? Okay.
Well, if you need help, JD, I can walk you. I can get you through it. Just shoot me a message if you need any help. Jennifer, Barbara wants to know your Facebook name. It's Jennifer Ann.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Claire does a good job. She really does. How are you doing, Miss Esther? You just missed Kathy. She just went to bed. Miss Esther is also a Louisiana girl. Yeah, Miss Brenda, let us know what they decide. I have a feeling it'll be rehab, which is a good thing. I know he probably doesn't think so, but try to get some sleep, hon. Get some rest.
Get some sleep, baby. You're gonna need it.
Good night and sweet dreams.
See, I think a good night's rest, I think personally that saves a lot of marriages.
Oh, absolutely.
Because otherwise you'd kill him. I'd kill him. We'd all kill him.
Good night.
And we'd have to die.
Well, hey, Kennedy.
Hi, Kennedy.
How are you, baby girl? I saw your haul video. All of your yummies from Michael's. You got a lot of stuff, girl.
Her birthday yummies.
I know. Have you been staying out of trouble?
We are talking to the same Kennedy, right?
Mm-hmm. She's a good kid. Oh, you're doing the Dollar Tree challenge?
Oh, good gravy.
I was going to do it, but I decided against it. I don't like swaps. They stress me out. But Karen asked that her mom loves to swap with people, and she asked if some of the poodles would send MomBot some fall stuff. So I'm gonna send her. I'm not sure exactly. Good night, Jennifer. Sweet dreams. Get some rest.
Hey, Jennifer.
Are you the only one that what, Queen? I missed. Oh, anyone else from the West Coast? Sandra is. Els is. Well, Els is in Vegas, but to me that's West Coast.
It's West Coast.
Oh, well, good, Kennedy. Kennedy, when are you not in and out?
On Thursdays.
And Barbara says, I have to mail my makes. So apparently Barbara's doing the swap thing too. Well, I'm not really doing a swap. I'm just going to mail some stuff to Karen's mom. Today has been a really long day, but you know what? I was up before 9 a.m. this morning, and I didn't go to sleep until probably 5 a.m. because of that damn cup of coffee I drank after midnight. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
I have no idea what you were thinking.
I bet it is, Queen. We ate Chinese today, and I overdid it. So of course, when I got home and checked my blood sugar, I was like, "Oh Lord." That's the first time my blood sugar's been out of whack in about a week and a half. You know, JD, I just can't drink decaf coffee. It just has a weird wang to it. Miss Kathy, you get up at 5:30 every morning. Why in the world would you do that to yourself?
Some people are just silly that way.
Hell, I'm going to bed half the time at that time. We had Wendy's tonight. Never again. It was nasty. What was wrong with it, Allison? I love Wendy's. I love their spicy chicken sandwich.
It was Wendy's. That's what's wrong with it.
I like Wendy's. In fact,
I don't like McDonald's either.
I don't care for McDonald's. Sometimes I crave McDonald's, but not often.
Except their chicken McNuggets. Like, they got it going on with the chicken McNuggets.
I didn't get to see it, Kim. I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I missed it. Oh, it was salty and greasy. And see, that's what I like about Wendy's. To me, their stuff isn't as salty like McDonald's, their fries. God, they make some salty. They put so much salt. Well, I love spicy hot stuff. And Wendy's has a new spicy chicken sandwich that has like the onion petals or whatever. And I think jalapenos. I'm not sure. Oh my God, it looks good. Ooh, ribs and yellow rice. Yummy. I'm a rice girl. I love rice, especially basmati rice. That's the only kind of rice I could eat that every day. Just one Subway? That sucks. I'd have to move. You know what, Sandra? We've done that. I've asked for no salt on our fries, and they do it every time. Wild brown rice. I can't do brown rice. Tastes like dirt to me. You only have McDonald's? Dang. Claire, you don't do fast food because you don't have fast food. You just said that. And Kathy says, don't ever order Five Guys fries without salt. You really need the salt to. You know what? I've been there one time and I just wasn't that impressed with Five Guys.
Or
The only
Farmer
thing,
Boys.
the only thing I was impressed with at Five Guys is they have an entire bank of soft drinks and they have Fanta Strawberry Zero or Fanta Strawberry Fanta Zero. That's it. And I could drink that stuff by the bucket. I love it. Not how I cook it. You would eat this wild brown rice. So, Queen, you're saying your wild brown rice doesn't taste like dirt? It's a Claire. It's supposedly like a gourmet burger place, but I don't. Kathy says, "Oh, Aaron, I could not survive without my fast food places. You got to add veggies to it for flavor."
I had a foster kid one time. Whenever we had a new foster kid, the very first night, whenever we get a new one, the very first night they get to choose what they get for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care how outrageous, outlandish it. If they want to have Lucky Charms for dinner, we all eat Lucky Charms for dinner.
Right.
Okay, it's just our way of allowing a child to feel like they're important in our house.
Right. That's neat.
And so we had this one little girl that was with us. She'd been with us, I don't know, probably like 2-3 weeks. And she spoke about herself in the third person. So we'll say her name is Tina, okay? Everything
Tina
was,
wants Lucky Charms tonight.
it was like,
Oh, did she hold a pencil in her hand?
Tina no like milk. Tina no like French fries.
Oh,
Tina
okay.
no like spaghetti. She drove us crazy. So we got a new child in the house, very nice child. And the kid was like, Chinese food. I want Chinese food. We're like, okay. So what kind of Chinese food? That's a big subject. And he was like, oh, I want this and I want that and I want this and I want that. And I've never tried this. And we were like, okay. So we ordered like 15 different entrees. There was probably 10 or 15 of us eating, so it was no big deal. And the food gets there, and this little girl, Tina, says, Tina no like Chinese food. And I said, well, how about Tina eat some rice? Tina no like rice. There's 527 different types of rice on the planet, Tina. Have you tried them all? Tina tried them all. Tina don't like rice.
Tina gonna be hungry.
Tina gonna go to bed hungry.
That's what my mom would have said. Well, Tina's gonna be starving her ass off at about midnight tonight.
Tina better figure it out because Tina don't like breakfast either.
Oh God. I was not one of those kids. I know, shocker, right? But good night, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Sweet dreams. Angela
right,
got
wait a
a
minute.
job. Well, that's good.
Why are we talking about Telly Savalas?
Yeah, I saw that pop up too.
All right, Sandra, explain yourself.
Wait, who's Angela? Angela Chronic Crafter?
Sandra.
Oh, a mukbanger. Okay. I think that would be fun to stage houses. I would like it.
I still want to know what's up with Telly Savalas.
Angela Ortez. Okay, I gotcha. I know who she is. She's new to me. I just subscribed to her. I think in your live when you did your grow live, Kathy. Is Sandra being creepy? I'm gonna have to catch up on her videos because I haven't had a chance to. Golly, the house got quiet all of a sudden. It's like when they turn the TV off, everything echoes in here. It's so quiet.
Are they done with TV already?
Yeah, they went to bed. We were all up early this morning, so we're all pretty much.
The bird ladies in Louisiana went to bed?
Yep. They usually go to bed around.
Yeah, they're
anywhere
out
from. Yeah, this is their. Miss Kathy says, I almost wet myself one day. She was telling everyone on her live to be quiet. She heard someone trying to get in her back door like they could hear. What?
That's something I would do.
Were y'all being loud in the chat, Kathy? It was a squirrel going up and down her door. I bet she was scared.
Y'all be quiet. There's somebody out there.
Lord. But you know, when you get scared like that, and I mean really scared, it's kind of like when you're looking for road signs and you've got your radio on and you have to turn the radio down so you can see better.
When you're done later, I'll show you what's fun. I tried to keep it pretty.
Well, hello, Edna. Welcome.
Hi, Edna.
Sandra says, were they yelling like this?
Welcome, Edna. Nice to see you. Do us a favor. If there's anybody in here you don't know, then go ahead and subscribe to their channel, and they'll subscribe to you. Anybody who doesn't know Edna, subscribe.
Yes.
Say hello. Be friends.
Everybody say hi to Edna. Hubber's getting upset with the dog.
Well, he just got in, and when he gets in, like they know he's going to take them out, but he usually gets home about a half an hour. And so they're like, where's he been? We got to pee, except they just came in.
Right. Gotcha. Usually I can hear him here, just going crazy.
He's home. He's home. They're all annoying.
Well, are you going to do your late night thing tonight, Els?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm fixing to have to get off. I am just wiped out.
Are you tired?
I am tired. 3 hours is actually more than I thought I would make. More than I would do tonight. Because I am just... Ugh. But, man, it was hot today. It was so stinking hot. And it's like you go in and out of stores in different places, and it's cold inside the store, and then you go out and it's super hot. And ugh.
Yeah. You don't know super hot. I'll tell you some super hot. Actually, didn't get too bad here this year. We didn't have a whole lot of 110s.
How many do you have, Miss Kathy? How many do you need? You need 15 to get to what? Good night, Claire.
Night,
Sweet
Claire.
dreams. Oh, that's okay, Edna. I didn't even notice. Your English seems fine to me. Hell, I find a lot of people who use English as a second language do better than a lot of us that use English as a first language. So,
What are you trying to say?
not you, but I do live in Louisiana. Keep that in mind. Y'all ever watch Swamp People? Of course, the part of Louisiana that I'm in, we don't talk like that. That's down south where they talk like that.
Now, you know it's bad when a southerner's saying it's down south.
Well, I am in the central part of the state. Aaron plateaued. I know all about plateauing, except mine is usually dieting. That's it, Queen. Can't force it. It'll happen when it happens. Miss Kathy, those babies will wear you out. I don't blame you. I've gone into that Puso studio thing, and I went in there last night for their live, and I picked up 2 subs, and that was it.
Where?
They're basically a grow channel, but they do content. They answer questions and stuff um about your YouTube channel, what to do, what not to do, because they talked about how um it. You know what? Last night when I was in there, they had the chat slowed on slow mode or something like that, which I didn't even know you could do that. But they did that last night, and oh my gosh, it was so much better. I could actually read the chat.
No. We'll not have any chat reading going on here.
Because the first time I was in there, oh my gosh, it was so busy. I was like, nope, nope, nope. I can't stand this. Because I actually get anxious when it's like that. Well, he taught you well, Edna, because your English sounds fine or reads fine. He did a very good job. Well, Kathy, last night when I was in there, they weren't doing like a grow stream. They were answering questions about stuff that people were asking about their channels, and people were asking specifics like um, the name of it is Puso Studios. Hang on, and I'll type it. Miss Kathy, is that right? Pusa? Oh, it's Pusa. Pusa. Okay. But anyway, they're a huge grow channel, but they also, like I said, they also have actual content. And last night they were answering questions about And the guy said that one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is they stay on live too long. He said you always want to leave them wanting more. Yeah, I don't, the grow channels that have no content, I have no, I've been in a couple of those and I did not like it at all. There was one guy that pissed me off so bad, I just couldn't deal with him. And I'm not going to name any names, but he acted like, everybody was doing, he was doing everybody this huge favor. And it's like, no.
Not really.
Right. Absolutely, Miss Kathy. I bet you do too. Was it a sports guy, Miss Kathy? Is that who you're thinking of? A sports, I'm not going to say his name, but if it's the same guy and I say sports guy, you'll. Hey, Tammy. Welcome. You got in right on the tail end of it. Yeah, that's all he does. That is all he does. He has no content, no nothing. All he does is grow lives. Yes, his name is Bob,
Yes, he's a Bob.
and he's a asshole. How are you, Tammy? What are you up to tonight, girl?
Causing trouble.
Tammy, are you causing trouble? You just got here, girl. Slow down. You hadn't been here a minute and you already causing trouble? Oh, hopping live streams. Is it that many of them tonight? See, yes, Bob the asshole. That's his name. He would always say, I don't see y'all grinding. Y'all need to be grinding. Y'all need to be working. I'm like, look, you asshole. I don't work for nobody. I'm here to have fun. You better get off my back. You better get off my ass, and you better tell Nightbot to shut his ass up too. Because even his Nightbot is an asshole. Yes, Sandra, there's been a lot of sales this week. A lot. And it's hard to keep up. No. Wait. Yes, he does. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Put it this way, Miss Kathy, he's a sports fan. And if that doesn't ring a bell, then we're not talking about the same person. Oh my gosh. Miss Kathy. JD, are you serious? 40 minutes? Is it that long?
For the bat footage?
Hell, I thought you were only out there a couple of minutes. Nightbot is Night Bob. True. Very true, Tammy.
Hey, leave my Nightbot alone.
No, his Nightbot was like, don't be an idiot. Don't use too many emojis. 2 at the most. If you're an idiot, you'll get kicked out. I mean, just, he's an asshole. So I didn't go back to his crap. Yep, same guy. Okay. You know who I'm talking about then. Night Bob, that cracks me up. Well, I mean, Nightbot does serve a purpose. I totally get it. But it's just one of those stupid grow channels, JD. He's a jerk. I would never ever send anybody to his channel. He acts like everybody in his lives are his employees, and he does these raids and all this kind of crap.
Is
Which
this the same group that went into Stacy's that one time?
no, that was a different. Well, I don't know. It may have been. No, he goes into lives where he's like, let's make somebody's night. Let's give them some likes and go in there. What he's doing is he's getting himself new subs. It's hard to explain, but he's an asshole.
Okay, he's a weenus. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. Kim, I haven't done it yet. I need to do it just so that I can like put Elsa's auctions and or sales and stuff like that up. But you just download it to your channel.
Yeah, just go to Nightbot. Put in your Google search. Just put in Nightbot. It'll bring the channel up. You just bring it up, and then you just go in and set it up. No problem. It will ask you to give it access to your YouTube channel and your camera and stuff like that, but it's okay. It's a Nightbot.
Nightbot is Big Brother, and he's collecting data on all of us.
That's right.
Tammy, that's funny. We ought to all run into his live and go, it's an elves and witchy raid.
We're here to craft your butts.
It would be funny. He's an idiot.
Yeah, but without the idiots of the world, the rest of us don't look quite so smart. Just saying, they serve a purpose.
Barbara says along with Alexa.
I can't have an Alexa in my house. I tried. Every time I yelled at Al, then got its feelings hurt.
Oh, I bet you have seen it all, Tammy. Yeah, there are some chats that you go into and or lives rather, and they don't even acknowledge your presence. And I will say this, I went into one lady's live and she was crafting and she was busy and her people must have been crafting along with her. And I spoke and all that, and nobody acknowledged me. And I said, well, y'all must be busy. I'm going to leave. And I left. You know, that lady came back and commented on my videos and apologized and was like, please come back. You know, I am so sorry that we missed you, blah, blah. And I go in her lives every time I see her on now. Because that goes a long way with me. Because most people do not bother with that at all. And she's a very nice lady. And it was obviously just a fluke, She was just, people get busy and, we're all crafters and sometimes you just kind of get in the zone and.
No.
Yes.
Crafters that get in the zone and ignore their speech boxes? No.
That's why I can't craft and do lives, because the few times I have crafted while we were on, I missed the chat. Sandra, I agree. I think the mods, um, if somebody is a mod and if the person is uh, crafting, who's hosting the video or the live rather, the mod should step in. But her mods were all, in fact, I think she only had one in there. Their mods blocked you, Miss Kathy? Why? Why did they block you? Tammy. I just left a live stream lecturing about them not paying attention to texters. Then you need to get in the carpool lane and go. You have your haters. Who would hate Miss Kathy? That's crazy.
Nothing drives me crazier than going into a live stream and going, "Hello, how are you?" Especially when you're new there. If you've
Yeah,
never been
yeah.
there before, I mean, sometimes like if I go into certain ones where I happen to know that the host of that show gets into the zone and ignores, a freight train coming through their living room,
Right.
um, I'm cool with that. But even that person will occasionally pick their head up and look at the chat and go, "Hello, hello, 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 hello. Nice to see y'all here. Welcome to the show, blah, 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 blah."
Right.
But when I go into a new place, especially an auction, and I go in and they're like ignoring me, that's when I whip out my internet and my credit card and I get nasty.
Well, Tammy, that just sucks. I hope you've never felt like we were ignoring you.
Yeah, if you think we ignore you, please do me a favor by all means. I'm real open about it. My email address is bemiscraftycorner@gmail.com. You can get me on Facebook, Bemis Crafty Corner. I am completely out in the open. Call me on that crap. Call me on it right in the chat. I don't care.
I was
Live.
about to say, don't even do that. Just in all caps go, "Hey, assholes, I'm in here."
Yeah. Do a live stream and go, "I was over at Elsa's and Laura's and they ignored my ass. I will come in and
No.
apologize on my knees."
No, don't do that.
No, No, I don't care. Go ahead. I will come in and I will apologize on my knees. I will beg your forgiveness because I don't like to be ignored and I don't like to ignore anybody who comes in here.
Yeah. It really bothers me if I look up and see somebody's in here and I didn't greet them when they came through the door.
Natasha's being very snarky tonight.
No, I've been in your lives, Tammy. You don't ignore. Natasha doesn't ignore.
And if I do, usually, because everybody knows Laura's my mod, if I'm doing an auction or something and I ignore somebody, Laura will IM me on Facebook and go, "You need to say hello to,"
I sure will.
because she knows my head is down. So I'm like,
Well,
I will pop it up and go, "Oh, hello."
well, the thing is, if you're doing a sale and you're wanting people to spend money in your sale, you better acknowledge them. But I can also see where all those sales, it's so much work and there's so much going on and trying to keep up with all the orders and what people want and all that kind of stuff. And that's when you need to have good mods.
Then you have to have good communication though between your host
Right,
and your mod.
right.
Because like my list for my auction guys was done Sunday. Laura has a direct link to it.
Yeah.
So as it changes up until the day of the auction, she goes through it. Anything that I have a question on, I put it in red. She can edit, she can red mark anything that's in my list so that we know where we are. Because if we get lost, it's a whole lot easier for her to say, "Oh, I think we're on lot number 43," than for her to go, "Well, we're on that purple thing." But she goes through my list and she has a hard copy and I have a hard copy and we go through it and you'll often hear one or the other of us, like she'll either print in that she's going to item number, or I'll say, well, I'm going to skip item number 17 and 18. Let's go straight to 19. So she knows exactly where I am.
Yep.
And there's a lot of communication that goes into a sale.
A lot. And guess what, y'all? I still screw stuff up.
Oh no, Tammy, I'll spend a lot of money in your sale if you ignore me.
Are you serious, Miss Kathy? People thumbs down the baby. Good God Almighty.
Are you talking about your like
Cowardly.
your RV and the baby?
Yeah, yeah.
People thumbs down and tell them to kiss your butt.
Well, that's a reflection on them, not you. Because anytime I see that, I think, asshole.
Natasha, you better get on it, girl.
I know.
You're
What's with you,
sliding.
Natasha?
You're sliding. I'm done with all my invoices by
Such
Saturday
a
morning. Let's go.
Slacker.
Move your butt.
You haven't done anything all weekend.
I know.
How
What
could
have
you
you
be
been doing?
tired? Good grief.
All right, y'all. Harry's here.
Hey, Harry. Gracie's sleeping. Sorry. She couldn't get on my desk if she tried anyway.
Say hello to your admiring fans. Say hello to your admiring fans. Don't get the kitty butt.
Natasha.
Poor Natasha. We're kidding, Natasha. You take as long as you need to, sweetheart.
We understand. We're just yanking your chain, girl. You know that.
Now, Laura and I have talked, and there are some rules that are going to be changed in my auction.
No, Kim. I did not get to go to your auction tonight. We were out all day today, and I don't leave the house a lot.
She was sleeping.
And as soon as I got home, I took my insulin and got on the couch, and I was done. My aunt, in fact, woke me up and was like, "Hey, don't you have your thingy tonight?" And I was like, and it was 7:30, and I was like, "Oh crap!" So
I'm looking at Kathy's statement right now, and I'm dying. Did I get anything at your sale? I am the same damn way. Like I buy stuff at your sale. You invoice me. I'm like, okay. Sure, I'll pay for it. I have no idea what it is I ordered. I one time got some stuff and went, is this Happy Mail? Oh no, maybe I did order this. I never know what I order.
We were just talking about the yummies you had at your sale this weekend. I was bragging on you because you were so good at making like pockets and embellishments and
yes,
all your little pretties that
Hater.
I can't do.
Hater. This is Harry, Tammy.
Kim. Tammy says, "Oh, crazy lady is furry."
Yes, this is Harry. I hate cats. He hasn't figured that out yet.
I've been trying to get her to shave that damn mustache for the longest, Tammy, but she won't do it. I'm kidding, Els. Don't hurt me.
I wouldn't hurt you, honey. Yes, my microphone, I'm working off the camera right now because when I turn on my headset mic, it messes with Laura's speed. Huh, Harry? Huh, you big fat kitty. You big fat kitty. Are you knocking crap off my desk again?
Right, Barbara, that's me. Sometimes I get the invoice and I'm like, oh, what the hell did I do? I don't remember. Oh, gosh. But then when you get the box, it's like, oh my God, look at all the cool stuff I got.
It's like Happy Mail, I'm telling you.
I don't remember this or this or, oh, look at this. This is awesome.
I got an invoice today and I didn't even know who it was from. I just like looked at it and went, okay, I owe $11.29. I'll pay it. But then I was in the sale today.
Kathy. Sweet
Night,
dreams,
Kathy.
son. Hope you get some rest. And hopefully the baby will take a nap tomorrow so you can rest then too. You hear that, Barbara? She sent your note, your invoice, so.
I was actually in Kim's auction earlier, and she was selling something, and I think it was in Kim's auction. It might not have been. It might have been in the OKC, but somebody said that I bought something, and I went, wait a minute, I wasn't even in the room. I just like walked back in, and they were like, okay, I got one for Els, and I was like, no, what did I buy? I wasn't here. Would you spending my money?
You know, Tammy, I did that. I tried doing that for Amy's auction, which I kept up with it pretty good for Amy's. But then the next day in Natasha's, I couldn't tell you what all I know is she had so much crap that had my name on it. And I was just like, okay, no more. Oh, crap. Look at that. Okay, that's it. No more. Oh my gosh, look at that. So.
You gonna push that phone off the table now too?
Harry's like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I know. He's such a fatty. He's such a fatty.
He's a big, handsome guy. No fat shaming. Not in this live. Fat shaming is not allowed.
This is a big fat belly.
No, it's not.
He's such a fatty.
He's fluffy.
He's fat.
Uh-uh.
It's okay. He's clawing my arm at the moment. I'm not.
Oh, I've got marks on my arm and it's always this arm because Gracie always comes on my right side trying to get me to scratch her butt.
Well, he doesn't want me. He wants me to put treats out for him. It's really what this is. They're down there. Look, Pest is eating them.
That's right, Tammy. Good God, when she pulls those cards out and everybody's fighting over those cards.
When people start fighting over Natasha's stuff, it goes to show. When that happens, Natasha is a good chick.
I felt bad for some of them Saturday because I have really fast internet. And so I kind of have an advantage. And then finally I was like, okay, I'm going to let somebody else get some now. I started feeling bad.
I have really good internet, but then I sleep with the cable man, so.
Rice. No, popcorn.
Popcorn. I had to check out the popcorn maker before the grandkids get here for the movie night.
I would love some popcorn right now, but.
Hey, Laura, look what I've got.
I know, Natasha, but everybody else, other people want it too. So I just don't like to be greedy, or I feel greedy when I do that. Barbara, are you looking? Barbara's like, oh, fondle them some more. Flip them and rub them and smack them down. Dump them on your table and run your fingers through them.
I never feel sorry for winning what I want, but sometimes when I get it, I kind of regret wanting it.
No kidding, Tammy. Wouldn't that be nice?
Natasha, could we like maybe, from one seller to another, could we like maybe trade pre-auction lists, so that we can get what we want?
Aaron, button porn. Hold it up close so I can see those holes better. Oh, that doesn't have holes. It's got the dangly on the back. It's a boy. Sorry. Oh.
I decided to collect up all my buttons and put them in one place, and I ended up with a bunch of them in a bin. I have decided maybe I have a problem. Barb and I need to start a club. Buttons Anonymous.
You know what I'm talking about. The little thing that hangs down on the back instead of the hole. That's a boy button.
Hold on. Wait a
The
minute.
girls have holes and the boys have dangly bits. Right, dangly bits, Kim.
Dangly downs. So we have girl buttons and boy buttons.
Make them do it, Els. Make them do it.
And you know what they make? Baby buttons.
They make eyelets. Sorry, Teresa.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you get tiny buttons. Yep.
Teresa, nobody comes here to craft, sweetheart.
Yes, I am
my
punch
God.
drunk. I am so wiped out.
All
This
right.
what happens when I leave the house.
All right, Laura. Say goodbye to the nice ladies.
Okay. Thank you all for coming. I love you all. Thank you so much. I enjoy every one of you. And our live would not be near as fun as it is without you fun, crazy ladies. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
All right. We love you.
Love
Do
and
us a
hugs
favor.
to you all.
If you haven't done so already, hit our red buttons for us, subscribe, be our friends, like us, ring our bells, share us with all your friends. And I will be back with you guys at 9:45 Pacific Standard Time, which works out to be 10, 11, and 12:45 across the country. And for all of you people that are international, figure it out yourself. I'm not that good. Till next time, guys.
Love you too,
We
Natasha.
love you.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Bye-bye. Oh, good God.